trash, but that's going to be trash. Hey!
Hey,
guys.
welcome to the Bourbon Blend. I am Courtney, and this amazing guy to my left is Jay. And we are here tonight to drink some amazing bourbon.
Yeah, I don't know about that, guys.
It is a ringing endorsement. It's going to be amazing.
Courtney bought this basically generic brand, off-brand at Total Wine.
And?
It's like their house bourbon or one of their house bourbons,
Yes.
and it's literally going to suck. But
Why do you say that?
it's because I got a feeling.
Well, anyway, we're going to try it tonight. We have 3 different ones because one was not enough. And so we have 3 different ones, came in a cute little package. It was ready for it. So I'm ready to give you, hey, you're going to have grape because you don't like it.
Hey, 3 shitty bourbons, is that better than 1 shitty bourbon?
I mean, then you're probably going to get lit, right?
Probably not.
Yes.
So on the docket tonight, we're going to be doing the 3 piss bourbons. We've also got some news that I dredged up
Oh, here we go.
this afternoon.
Here we go.
And also Courtney's Corner is a real banger tonight.
Yes, of course, like always.
Anyway, I enjoyed this one because
Jay is such a pain in the butt sometimes.
I got to-
I love him dearly.
I got to
but
think
geez.
about 80s girls today.
Okay, here we go.
that was fun.
All right.
We got some legends in the chisel
yes, we do
tonight.
already.
It looked like Kanuman was the
Yes.
first one in. He gave it with a let's drain.
Nice.
Also, Chipper just gave it the corn because he knows that all bourbon must be 51% corn to be bourbon.
Okay, Jay.
So there you go.
Okay.
Don
That's what we're gonna say.
Proper Dickens says Girth Brooks is in the house. Girth.
Yes. And make sure and show off my earrings too. Do you see these? These are so cute.
They're
Look at
bourbon.
them, they're bourbon bottles.
Hugh Freeze this week said that one of the things you need to be good on the offensive line is length and girth. Courtney, thoughts?
That's interesting. I don't know that I would use that for girth. I don't think I'd use that term for football.
Cuz is in the house as well. He says, cheers all. Cuz coming from
Hello.
across the street via the wonders of telephony. Well, internetany, I guess we call that. And he says, hope everyone is doing well tonight. He's our ambassador of happiness, of good vibes.
Mm-hmm.
And we always appreciate that. A little old-fashioned is here with us.
Hello, welcome.
A little earlier on the show, because he usually
Yes.
catches us there after the first hour, but he's here starting out early. We're glad to have you here, my man. Legend, of course. Chipper says the AI has simply taken the same barrel and rotated it. The markings are all the same.
Hey, listen.
You
all
have
good.
You're a real gumshoe over there, Chipper. You're absolutely right about that. Deadlift Shrumpf says, now that's some soothing music, Courtney.
That's right.
Sounds
It's
like
beautiful.
music you'd hear as you entered a low-lit, high-end joint with bartenders that are classy but still show cleavage. Courtney, thoughts?
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Classy, but still show cleavage. Jay's kind of place, right?
I mentioned to Courtney earlier if we were going to try to drive better viewership, and I don't know why we would do that. If we did, we would have bra and panties night.
Well, are you wearing bra and panties?
I would if I needed to.
That might put us on a different. We might be in trouble with the YouTubes on that one.
Eric G is here. Says, what up, Blenders? Eric
Hello.
G caught us, I think, at the very, very end of the show last week. He was concerned that he wasn't going to be able to make it, but he did, and we appreciate him, of course, always hustling to get here on the show.
Yes.
Ravin, the legend himself, from point south
Right.
of our headquarters here. Says, what up, fam?
What up?
Orange Taffy Like Anal Goo is here as well. Says, what up, blah, 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 Blenders,
Blenders.
my man. And Ravin says, excellent sweater choice, Jay. Where did you get that?
I know. Where did he get that
I got
from?
it at Ross Dress for Less.
Geek.
Courtney probably got that shirt over there at TJ Maxx Dress for More.
Maybe so.
Where'd you
I
get it
don't
from?
know.
Bitch Fix.
I don't know. Shut up. I don't remember where I got it from.
Looks great though.
Thanks, Jay.
It really works with your accoutrement
Thanks,
and your
Jay.
earrings. I
Thanks,
like those.
Jay.
Really cute.
I really appreciate that.
It's really cute. Also,
Thanks.
Eric calls you Courtney with the I.
Courtney.
This is how much Jay loves you.
This.
We love that
Yes.
so much. Norman is here as well.
Hey, Norman.
Hello all. Happy football season watching both at the same time. We got the Chargers and the Detroit Lions, if you want to call it that. I think it's going to be a bunch of backups. But hey, is the cat trying to eat something?
He's just trying to eat, a little bit of everything over there.
Let's see.
Yes.
Question right for Courtney. Are those
Look at
Blanton's
these.
bottle
How
earrings?
cute are they, right?
The actual Blanton's bottle?
Nah. Well, they kind of look like Blanton's bottles.
When you show the
Okay.
orange side, honey, you can't see. What's going on.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
it kind of flips around. Yes, so my sweet friend got these for me as a gift, and I said I have to wear them on the bourbon blend. It's perfect. So here they are.
Is that Brigida?
Yes.
It's like something Brigida would get you.
It's very cute.
Raven says, what's the warm-up in the Glencairn tonight, Courtney? That would be
Oh, it is Buffalo Trace. Yes. And it's interesting because Jay was on his way yesterday to procure a different bottle of Buffalo Trace. How'd that trip go, Jay?
Not well. Not well at all. So Auburn had an early press conference yesterday, and then we had practice at like 3:30. So my thought was, do the press conference, write a column, get my ass out of Auburn, get to Columbus, and I'm going to show you guys what I was supposed to get. They had something little special over in Columbus yesterday. I'm going to put this here. An 8.5-year-old Buffalo Trace pick at the bottle shop in Columbus. Maximum 3 per customer. So I was going to get one for me, one for cousin, and one for J-Dub. And guess what? There was a huge wreck on both bridges going across from Alabama to Georgia.
Of course.
And so if you were in Phoenix City trying to get across, it
Screwed.
wasn't moving slowly. It was just not moving. And so I said, I'm going to just barrel through this. No pun intended.
Ha 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 ha.
But I didn't move for 45 minutes, and it got to the point where I needed to get back to Auburn and make practice, and I had to shoot practice.
So
I left the
call
area
quits.
empty-handed. I was frustrated. I said some choice words and moved on with my life.
We're all going to survive. We're going to make it through.
Caleb, who's been staying over in Columbus, offered to try to pick him up today, but they sold out yesterday. So
Yeah.
that is a wrap.
That is a bummer. But, we're all going to make it through.
We're going to push through and just try to figure out
Yes.
what we're doing. Do you want to start drinking? Well, I guess I got to finish this first.
Yes.
You want to start talking about our real bourbons here, Courtney?
Yes,
Since this is your
I'm
pick.
so excited.
I'd really like to hear all you have to say about this Wolcott.
Okay, what I have to say about it is it was in a 3-pack Total Wine in Atlanta, and I was like, hey, that's really cute. We can get that and share it on the show. That's my story. That's my backstory, and I'm sticking to it.
It was $59.95.
Yes.
You get 3 small bottles. Mm-hmm. And so I just estimated that they were both $20 bottles, even though they're the smaller ones, $3.75s.
They're so cute. They're just little nuggets.
As you can see on your graphic there, they're distilled by Barton 1792, which is not necessarily known for
And they don't lie about it because it's right there on the label. Right there in front of your face.
That distillery is not known for hiring high-class people because my granddad worked there. Also, they're not known for producing high-class stuff because it is Barton. Courtney told me some bullshit earlier and said, I really like very old Barton.
I said, I like very old Barton because that's what I grew up stealing from my father. So, that was my first soiree into bourbon.
Man.
So, of course I like very old Barton. I don't know what it tastes like now, but I liked it then.
Eric says, that sucks, Jay, talking about the Buffalo Trace. I heard that was a good store pick, you bastard. Why are you rubbing this in?
Don't talk about that.
Also, Raven says, how rude are those people to get into a wreck? Don't they know people have obligations and schedules to keep?
Exactly.
Also, bourbon to fetch, sir.
Right? Well, let's hope nobody was harmed.
Let's hope nobody was hurt.
Yeah.
But I was thinking we could attend to them in one lane and let the other lane go.
Yes.
I am not a traffic engineer.
Yes, Cuz actually did have a good point there. Yes, they do. It's the cousin. This is the cousin to the Kirkland brand bourbon. So, ready to try this sucker out, Jay. You ready?
When
You
she
excited?
bought this, I said, I cannot believe this is actually happening. And she was like, just like she's doing now.
Why not?
All right, let's do
It's
it.
brown water. Wait, I need
We
to
have
hear if
plenty
there's
of
a
good
pop.
bourbon behind us if we need it, so we'll do that.
Oh, it's a cute little baby pop. It's a good little baby pop.
I was trying to
So
dig into
cute.
what is going on here. Obviously, it's Barton juice that's been aged somewhere in Kentucky. I'm not sure.
It was
Louisville
pretty
somewhere.
interesting though, because before it was from 2 years ago, it was from Buffalo Trace.
But they switched to Barton. Yeah. This is a total wine.
Same parent company, but
It's a total wine house bourbon, more or less, is
Mm-hmm.
what this is. And the differentiation between these 3 bottles, as best I can tell, is strictly proof.
okay.
I don't think there's a big age difference, or if there's any at all, and I think it's just really proof.
Okay, here we go.
Oh.
It's not bad on the nose. Jay's gonna act like
No,
it's bad
I'm
on the nose. It is not.
I'll be honest about it. I'll be honest.
It's fine.
About it.
It's fine.
Let's
I
see.
mean, it smells.
Norman says, I
smells
love
like
very old
alcohol.
Barton in Central Florida. I can buy one, get one free, a whole liter for $18.
That's nice. Yes, that's good use of that $20 bill you got.
Chip says, pepper thy anus. All right, so nose. I smell mint a little bit. Just minty, floral kind of.
I taste toothpaste. So that would be your mint. It's delicious.
You can't even do that with a straight face. There's no
It's
way.
yummy.
Oh my
It's
god.
yummy.
It's not the worst I've had.
No, it is not the worst. It is not like that butthole bourbon we had before. But this, I'm glad we only paid $20 for it.
Raven called it a little titsy pop on that bottle, Courtney.
Yeah, exactly.
Was it a little titsy?
It was a little titsy pop.
Titsy pop, okay.
Yep.
Eric G says, Jay, the next time you go to the bottle shop, grab that Silver Springs rye store pick. It's a banger for 40.
Okay, if I
We're not
will
usually
drink,
rye, but
I'll drink rye in a cocktail. That's the best kind to have. On was it Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. I asked for a old fashioned with rye. It was tasty. Yes. Yeah, I'm going with toothpaste. And I don't know what else. Jay, it's not that bad.
it's pretty
Come on.
bad. It is pretty bad. It's
It's
not
not
the
very
worst.
good.
That stuff that Johnny had, that's $17.92. It was a $17.92.
Yeah.
Store pick that tasted like dill pickle and toothpaste.
This tastes like wood, not even oak. Tastes
Right, it
like
just
wood
tastes like
and
wood.
toothpaste.
Yeah.
So
Cuz notes correctly that wasn't there a $17. Yeah, it was Johnny got a store
Oh.
pick.
yeah,
it was an
that's
ABC
interesting.
pick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, I agree with you. Wood.
Wood at first
Toothpaste.
and toothpaste finish.
If I can say one good thing about it, first of all, it's cost effective, and second of
Yeah.
all, it has a good hug.
Yeah, a pleasant hug. Pleasant hug.
But it's kind of
It's
like
only
the
90
time.
proof. We shouldn't even be having a hug at 90 proof. So
It's like the time I hooked up with Jeannie Hensel. I just want it to be over with as fast as possible.
I'm confused why.
Let's move on to the next
I'm
thing.
confused about that, but okay.
I just want it over so I can get out of here. Next one, Courtney. Oh, we got to give this a grade, unfortunately.
Let me have some water.
You have a writing utensil over
I
there?
do. I have one because you took the other.
I wonder where it went. I'm just going to put trash on here. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm trying to be open-minded here, okay?
I'll give it a 2.
Wolcott Basic. Courtney gives that
a
a 2.0. Mm-hmm. You have any left?
No, I just went ahead and drained it, so I didn't have to have any more.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think a 2.0 is fair. I mean, I don't know. Well, so we do this out of 4. So a 2.0 is basically just like...
It's okay. I mean, it's fine.
Yeah,
It's not awful. I'm not
second
going to buy it
pull.
again. A 2.0, I'm not buying again.
the second pull was better than the first,
Yeah.
but Detlef is trying to defend this by saying at $20, you can kick that right off the bottom shelf and into your basket. Excellent choice. Here's the news though, Detlef. The next 2 bourbons that we get in this group, they're also $20. So if they're better than this, then they're going to kick
that's
this
true.
one to the curb.
Herb.
Let's see what else. Eric G says wood and toothpaste. Amazing notes for sure. Please say it isn't Colgate toothpaste.
I cannot differentiate on which kind of toothpaste it is. Just that it has a toothpaste finish, a minty toothpaste
And
finish.
Melee says mouth feels like beer first. That's somebody who bourbon blends right there.
That is right.
So know
that
that
is
reference.
that is a true baller right there.
That is a Don Properdickin reference the other day. Revenge says I could be talked into a cedar scented toothpaste.
Oh no, you couldn't. That sounds terrible.
Hold on, I'm gonna get my sound effects for tonight. We're
sounds
gonna do
terrible.
that.
That sounds terrible.
I love sound effects. I think it really adds to the
It
show.
really adds to the show.
And also, Revenge just said the F are those lips. Was I doing that or was Courtney doing that? I don't know.
Probably Jay.
All right,
Jay always does something.
2.0, guys.
Okay,
Not the worst thing we've had.
let's move right along.
Moving right along, dum-de-dum. All right, so we got bottled and bond here. That means it's at least 4 years old. Of course, to be straight bourbon, like it says, it's
Yes.
got to be 4 years old anyway. 100 proof.
100 proof,
So this is going to be a slightly, I don't know, richer,
maybe.
hopefully better
Maybe.
version of this the bourbon that Courtney picked out for us. So that'll be fun. Total Wine's actually a great spot to go.
Oh,
We got
That was
this
a good
one in Alpharetta, Georgia. We've been to the ones in Lexington as well. And they've got a lot of stuff.
And we heard they just opened one down in Destin.
I did not know that.
Yes, we were
That's
told that
good
from our
news.
friend that visits Destin frequently.
You talking about Bridget again? What are you taking her? Is she in the witness protection program again?
I'm just saying.
Okay, so
All
this
right.
is a little bit better nose here.
Oh, it smells more like a bourbon.
What did the last
Instead
one
of-
smell
Did
like?
not smell like bourbon. It smelled like alcohol.
Yeah, this one's palatable on the nose.
It's good.
Courtney, one of her news notes this week was that there's been some talk that if you take a bad bourbon and you put it in a blender and literally blend up the bourbon,
Oh,
somehow
we need a blender tonight then.
it's supposed to help bad bourbons a little bit. Oh God, is it worse? Courtney, you need to stand behind this crap. This is you. This is
I'm
all
trying.
you.
I know it is. I know it is, but
No, that's
no, no,
better than the first one.
no, no.
Really.
Maybe my next swig will be, but
You know what I smell on the nose here? 25-day-old Hamacy Sammy and Listerine.
yummy, delicious.
Hamacy. I see the bottle of Hamacy you got on your shelf, so just let me introduce myself. My name is Humpty.
Nope. I'm a committed girl. I will finish what is in my glass, but I am never touching that again.
All right, so I have a couple nice things to say about this.
I
First
have
of all,
nothing nice to
I
say
like the
about
hug, and this has a little bit of sweetness on the very back end. It's got just like you can actually go through that hell on the front end to actually know you're going to get a little sweetness on the back end.
Thank goodness we're not looking for sponsors.
Archie, by the way, has been on a bourbon chase here with his son. I believe they were at Buffalo Trace
Oh, really?
today. They were also
Nice.
doing some other stuff up that way.
Nice.
He says, I think Wolcott is made for total wine.
Yes.
Is it not? That is correct, Archie.
Yes.
Archie is our...
It was,
Yes.
but the reason I would never have picked this up except it was in like this 3 sampler sack thing.
Yeah,
and I was
$60,
like,
Archie. You get 3 little half bottles like
yeah,
this.
and I'm like, oh, might as well try this.
And
I mean,
I-
it can't be that bad.
I
and,
told her, dude, I was like, this is a bad idea. And she
well,
goes,
why isn't it fun? You never know,
See.
Jay. It could be something delicious.
exactly what she said at the time.
Yes,
I
it
give
could
you
be something
marks for
delicious.
consistency.
I mean, you need to try something different sometimes, and this is different.
I could drink
I-
this better than I can the first one.
No,
Okay,
this
so
is
what
a
about
straight
this?
up no.
What about this is worse than
All
the
right, well,
first
let me
one?
taste it again to tell you because it was so much fun to taste it the first 2 times. I feel like I'm eating charcoal and like wood embers and I don't know. It just does not taste like bourbon to me. And no. It tastes like chewing a briquette, a charcoal briquette.
At least this one doesn't have, for me, the toothpaste on it. I do get the wood and the charcoal, though. But there's something sweet on the back end that makes it
I haven't found that.
so it wasn't just dog shit.
My palate is like, nope. Why'd you take mine? You still got some.
Because you're saying that yours doesn't have a sweet finish, and it doesn't.
Jay
Just
came
drink
from
it.
saying it's going to be. Yeah.
I know. I'm surprised too that you can't.
I can't. Well, every palate is different, Jay. So,
Is
This
there
one-
is there a man I can talk to?
nope, not about this. Not about many things. So, instead of a woman, there are not many things that you need to talk to a man about than a woman. Not
Okay.
that many. There are some things, but not many.
Chip says, "Are these bourbons you leave on the steps of the gas station of Fondeloni?"
I'm just like, tomorrow I'm going to pull in Walmart to like get gas in the morning, and like I'm just going to put it around the trash can, like the 3 around the trash can.
Well, they're open though, so nobody's gonna want
Oh,
them.
they'll still want them. I guarantee somebody
Can
will
we
want
use
them.
it as like something to clean with?
Oh. Well, I mean, we do have hardwood floors, but no, I don't think so.
Let's see. Cousin says, "I don't buy too much Barton 1792, and this is reinforcing my thoughts." Hey, to be fair, this is like off-brand 1792.
Either
But
way.
I think me and you are on the same page here, cousin.
Yeah.
Neither you nor I dabble. I'm sorry. Me and Courtney and you and Becky don't dabble in 1792 much. We don't have much at
No.
all. In fact, I think sweet
The
wheat.
only one, sweet wheat. That was palatable.
Well, sweet wheat is a fucking lie. That's like a padded bra because it says it's sweet wheat and it tastes like ass. I hate sweet wheat.
Oh.
Only reason we have it is to trade it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we
What
don't
was
like
the
it at
one?
all. It's ass.
I've forgotten that.
The only reason I would even drink Barton to start with is because my granddad worked there. And honestly, if you knew my granddad, they would probably tell you to not drink it because he was shady as fuck.
Yeah, not a fan, but I was raised right, so I will finish what's in my glass.
Melee says you can always use it in a Kentucky Mule, Courtney. Not too shabby.
Nope.
Revin says 1792 single barrel was a huge eye opener in my early bourbon journey. Is that like bad? And you said, man, this tastes like ass. Cousin says he has a 1792 full proof that I need to open. This may get me to reconsider.
Might just want.
Maybe we can use that as a trade, cuz. A trade chip. Alex says, cuz, if I want 1792, I'll buy their brand of the normal 1792. Their standard full proof BIB and 12-year are all good. That is true, Alec. One of my bunker friends, I don't remember who it was. It's been a while. He gifted us a bottle of the 12-year 1792, and it was delicious. We drank that at our bourbon event
That's
at
fair.
the Tipping Point last time.
Yeah, that's fair.
And it was delicious. I don't know that I've ever seen that on a shelf. He had actually brought that back from California.
Oh, yeah.
He said it was all over the place. What was it? We were watching Bruzel the other day, who works out of Opelika, by the way, TJ. And where was he where they had all the Buffalo trays? Well, Florida's like that. They have a ton of Buffalo trays.
I don't remember.
Arizona had a bunch of E.H. Taylor.
Yeah. That
It was
odd.
everywhere, like literally, and Stag.
Yep.
They had it stacked up on the floor, and I'm just like, jeez. It's weird how some stuff you'll find in some places, and then other places you wouldn't see it your whole lifetime. It's crazy. Melee says, donate to your local, quote, you honk, we drink frat boy.
True.
We saw a bunch of those guys in Chipotle today.
today,
Oh, my God. It was
yes.
like a whole wave of young bros.
Like, hey, bro. What's up, bro?
Let's get in here and get some barbacoa. Melee says, today I learned what ass tastes like, sweet wheat. I cannot stand that stuff, Melee. It sounds like it'd be amazing, right? I love sweet. I love wheat. I love Courtney. I like the color of the bottle is like
Yes.
the neck
shape of the
is,
bottle.
The neck is orange, so I like that. But my God, dude, it just tastes like butt.
Butthole.
It's just oaky and nasty. I don't know.
Yep. I got you.
Let's see what Melee has to say about this. Like $30 gets you a very old Barton 100, which is a poor man's 1792, right?
I think so.
I think that's what Norman was saying earlier. For $17.99, he can get himself a half gallon. So,
There you go.
and I
They
used to
should
leave.
price it at $17.92.
That's actually a smart idea,
Yes.
Courtney. Yeah, is it? Is there a woman I can talk to? See what I mean? That's a woman's
Exactly.
idea. Yeah. Alex says the 12-year is pretty hard to find in most places. I'm in Texas, so it's relatively findable.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that on the shelf, Alec, out here, at Alabama, Georgia, or
Well.
Florida.
Alabama doesn't have squat, so.
And Detlef Schrumpf, who may be in Indiana, I don't know exactly where he might be, says finding Buffalo Trace here is like striking gold. Markups gone whoa, wild. Yeah, in Florida, in the Florida Panhandle, man, we saw Buffalo Trace all over the place, and it wasn't marked up bad at
No,
all.
it
Like
was
$30
not.
a bottle, maybe.
Yeah, it was not.
And Kanuman
Cases of it
says
sitting around.
very old Barton is not bad for what it is.
Thank you.
When my mom was still alive, she said, I want you to buy some bourbon. So you have some bourbon here to drink. And I said, okay, what would you like? She goes, very old Barton. It's like,
That's an old people's answer, Jay.
Really?
I'd like it. I mean, that's an old
we
people's
got to do
answer.
better than that. Okay, it's almost time for...
Number 3. Oh, I got it. Oh,
I want to hear
that's
this
a .75 right there. That's awful.
0.75,
Like-
the first time you've gone below 1.
I mean, that's below 1 for me.
That's just, you think that's like the worst bourbon you've had this year? Like it's worse than Old
Oh,
Soul?
since 25?
It's worse than that shitty Old Soul we got down there?
Is it down there? Let me have it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta pull up the graphic to remember which one it was. Sorry guys, this is what we do.
Yeah, so I'm going to compare the crappiest bourbon I've had.
Old Soul 22 ABC pick.
That's right there on the left, isn't it? I know there's not a lot gone from from the bottle. I think it's on the right there. That one next to Nulu.
Yeah, this isn't an ABC pick, I don't think. Ow, that was my knee. No, it's Bottle Shop. Oh, this one.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
darn.
We drank it. That's right. We drank it before, and we liked it, obviously, because the bottle was gone. And we only had this much left in it, and we really disliked it this time. But I committed to finishing the bottle.
Well, this is 2023 though. It must be this one that I was talking about. Yeah, it must be. Do you see a year on that? I don't either.
Oh,
well.
Anyway, darn it! I thought we were gonna do crappiest and crappiest.
Well, here, try. I'm pretty sure this is gonna suck though.
Okay.
Detlef, man, since it was already so shitty, we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna delve into the shittiness here.
There we go.
That's a little half pour for you, Miss Courtney.
Hey, there's a tweet from last time, Jay. A chat. Sorry. Authentic Pizza is unmatched.
Yeah, Blake. I don't
true.
think he's here with us tonight.
Not yet. He might roll in later.
I hope so. He likes to come on the shows that we do in the daytime over there at Auburn Sports with Justin and Jeffrey. He's great, man.
That's great.
Blake's amazing. All right. Oh my God. Terrible nose. Just astringent.
Oh.
This is not going to be good. Fuck, that's bad. What is going on in that? What's wrong?
I still think the other one's worse.
That one's just sour. I don't know what the hell. Anyway, for the Wolcott BIB, I'm going to give that a 2.25.
Oh my gosh.
Because for me, it's slightly better than the first one, and I gave that a 2.0.
No.
Courtney gave that a 0.75. Wow.
It was, ugh.
By the way, that's the first time Courtney's gone below a 1.
Yes.
Which we feel like is just if you're just showing up, you should get a 1, right?
No, I don't have participation awards here. Thank you very much.
All right. Detlef says Buffalo Trace is $50 around Chattanooga when you can find that.
Damn.
Yeah, that's too much for that, in my opinion.
That is too much.
Although, if that's what you really like,
35.
Melee says, who did Wolcott source the juice from? Barton.
Yeah.
Says so right on the bottle, yeah. Barton, 1792. So, I guess this is like 1792 rejects or whatever. And a lot of times Costco / Kirkland is the same stuff. Same juice anyway. Bo is great, says, welcome to Bad Bourbons episode number 1, Courtney. No, we actually, Bo, like, back before my mom died, it was after she died, but we were still broadcasting out of her house. We did, like, the cheapest bourbons we could buy.
Yes.
Some of those were really bad.
Some really bad. We had some,
Courtney, like, damn near spit out the mellow corn.
Yes, the mellow corn was, it literally looked like a piss bag. Like, from a catheter.
It had no color to it at all. It was like,
No. It was yellow.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It was yellow.
I meant to say it had no brown.
Yeah, it was pure yellow. It really looked like... I don't know what that bag is called. I don't know. Where's my nurse tonight? Where is she? I don't know what it's called. I call it a piss bag.
Ostomy bag?
No, that's not. No, an ostomy bag. I don't think so.
A Foley?
I don't know what it's called. Anyway, regardless, it's a piss bag. And that's exactly what it looks like.
Detlef said, I swing by the other small store that's newer past Walmart on 153-2. I don't think we're real familiar with Chattanooga. And he says Hilltop Bottle Shop. All right. I mean, he might be talking to someone in the chat, though, that knows what the hell he's talking about on that one. By the way, Ace Bailey, the outstanding, new member of the Jazz that was supposed to go to Auburn, but he went to Rutgers. He's from Chattanooga initially.
How about that?
Yeah. Kneeman knows. Kneeman says, I got you, Detlef. I have a policy. That's what it is. My bad. So he's talking to Kneeman. Gotcha. I have a policy to avoid going over the ridge for virtually all costs. Ha, ha. There we go.
All right, let's try something else because maybe this is better. Fingers are crossed. This next one's better. Put your scores up there.
I got you. Oh, yeah, we got, just to be completionists, right?
Yes, exactly.
CBT gave this a 0.75.
That's right.
Out of 4. And JG gave this a 2.25. Guys, I didn't think this was trash.
I did.
I mean, I would not want to drink it, but I could drink it, and I wouldn't be, like, bumming about it, okay?
Oh, I would be.
All right, now we're going to go to...
I would just be sober that night.
I hope this is it. It is. The Rickhouse Reserve. I think this is going to be, I guess you call the max proof version, the cask strength, as you will. 120 proof. Again, we don't know any age statement on this. It's got to be at least 4 to be a straight bourbon. So I'm going to assume it's 4 years and 1 day. What are you trying to show me here?
Oh, it's 120 proof. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is also $20. We have the small bottles here, so a regular bottle I think sells for like honestly $41 at Total Wine.
It's a little pop, a baby pop.
On
a baby
if
bottle.
Reddit is any indicator, this actually was a little bit better. I don't think people hated this one as much. I think everybody hated the first one. Not everybody hated the second one. Courtney.
I thought it was worse.
It's okay.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Here we
Please
go.
be better. This is Rickhouse Reserve.
The nose is pleasant.
Yeah, it's better.
It's better.
Smells like barbecue, fluoride toothpaste,
No.
stale nutsack. No, I'm just kidding. That didn't actually smell like that. It has a more pleasing nose for sure.
Oh, that's much better. That's much better.
All right.
That's much better.
That's got a funky, what is that going through it? It's got a funky something going on there, man. I don't know what that is.
Let's see here. I'll let you get your taste.
I think we're back to the toothpaste shit, man. I just got that toothpaste.
The finish is toothpastey.
Oh man, what is going on, Courtney?
But it's much more pleasant to me at the start than the finish.
Fuck. Man, this is an absolute no to me. What is
Really?
going on, man?
It's not that bad to me.
It's toothpaste. I'm getting a toothpaste finish. I lost the sweet finish of the bottled and bond is gone now. Replaced by this. What am I getting? Pickles in here? What is this? What is this shit you bought?
It's fermented pickle juice.
Kanuman's calling it cold Medenia. I asked the guy, why you so fly? He said, funky, cold Medina. Ravin says it's mold. I asked about what that weird...
Yum! I'm so glad we're enjoying it then.
It does kind of have this moldy thing.
This is better to me than the last one.
That's
but
so weird.
Maybe it's because it's higher proof.
It's so weird that you like this better. I like this way worse. I like when I say I like this worse. It makes no sense. That's like a Maddie used to say I won in fourth place.
That's right. I won in fourth place.
Like, Maddie, you didn't win, sweetie. Well, I won in fourth place. Okay.
I've forgotten.
Kanuman says, yum, minty fresh. I wonder if, like Cuz was saying, like we got a hold of a 1792 pick that Johnny had and it tasted like toothpaste. And here we are again, back on the toothpaste thing, and it's Barton again. Like, must be a thing. Courtney, I don't know, man. This is trash. It does have a good hug. The nose is solid, but man, it's ass.
I'm not going to say it's ass. It's better than 0.75.
I do like the front end better. It has the best front end. But then all of a sudden it just hits you in the middle there with like something, I don't know, toothpaste or just something assy. I don't know, man.
Licorice and then toothpaste. I don't know. It's
Kanuman says, y'all are going to be kissable fresh after finishing that. There she is.
Meow.
Oh, we met a girl at the bar, was it 2 weeks ago, named Courtney? And I got to pull out my favorite. I've got your name tattooed on me. Oh, I love that joke. I know joke never gets old. We just don't meet Courtney's very often.
That's true. Especially Courtney's spelled the right way and cool Courtney's. So.
Oh, was she cool?
Yes.
Cool. 10-4. Let's see. Kanuman did say, hold on. Ravin says it's Chernobyl mold. God, I hope not. It's called a sarcophagus, Ravin. Kanuman says co-branded with Crest. Maybe they'll make a bourbon flavored toothpaste next. Eric, maybe we're onto something here, guys. This could be $1 million idea.
Oh, sounds like a pre-mixed julep. True. Because I do not like a mint julep, so.
No, we're anti-julep.
Yeah.
Guys, this is not very good.
It wasn't great, but I thought it was better than the last one. I'm going to give it a big solid 1.25.
Wow. 1 point. This is like exactly what I thought we were going to do here. I thought it was going to be ass. I'm going to give this a 1.5. I still have this rated higher than you.
Yeah.
That's the lowest grade I've given anything. I feel like I'm worried that the Wolcott people are going to be watching and they're going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, definitely, Jay. They are definitely watching the bourbon blend.
Everybody watched the bourbon blend.
Like 29,000 people right now.
We're a
like,
force
to be reckoned with.
Yeah, like Bruzel looks at our following.
Yeah, and he's like, damn, I wish I could be like them.
Hey, you got a picture of a rooster?
Exactly.
Oh, I've seen that one before.
So, yeah, not a fave of any of these.
Well, Vince says, do you think this was not intended to be bourbon? Just a big bottling mix-up like the High Noons that got canned in
I
Celsius
saw that.
cans.
I did see that. That's not good. You know, it would be better if the Celsius was in the High Noons cans. Because, yeah, you don't want
Yeah, you
the kids drinking the alcohol.
Yeah, you end up being drunk and get into trouble.
That was a little messy.
I was thinking, is there a way we could just have a bourbon that just saves the night?
Exactly. We need to find something else.
You know,
Just give me the Heaven Hill. That will always. That'll make.
No, we just do that. Just did that one. Let's try the Heaven Hill grain to glass. Then helped us get a hold of this.
Okay.
And we gave that a pretty high grade, so let's try to save ourselves from this problem that Courtney created for us.
Hey, it was a fun problem.
No, I'm glad we did it. Chipper says the Listerine plant unwittingly kicked out some banging mouthwashes. I think I used the word unwitting earlier in my column the other day that everybody hated. Well, the corner really didn't like it.
Why?
I had a guy call me a clown. Can you believe that?
A clown? Why are you a clown?
He didn't like my take.
Oh, he didn't like your take.
Hey, yeah.
Like, too bad. You go cover Auburn for 30 years and then tell me.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm almost there.
That's what I was saying.
But I'm not, though. Me and Jason were talking about it. Like, we shook hands when I first walked in the other day. It was like...
So let's see.
I'm 1 year ahead of him. Because he didn't start until the 99 season. I started 98 season, so...
That's true.
How many years is that? That's 27.
This will be 27, yeah.
27 years? Is
A
that
long
right?
time.
God bless.
It's a long ass time, Jay.
So the only person ahead of me now, because Mark retired, is now Philip.
Oh, P. Marsh.
I know. P. Marsh was there the other day,
P-Marsh.
and I threatened to whoop his ass a bunch. But he tried to say that he started covering Auburn in like whatever he fucking said, like 63 or something. I said, no. Back in those days, they used to cover a bunch of schools, and he would cover Alabama too. I said, when you started covering Auburn wholly, and he changed his tune a little bit on that. But he's still ahead of me.
This is so nice after drinking shit. I mean, drinking not great.
Ravin definitely pulled through for us on this one. He made this happen. Nice and honey hole. Detlef said, Wolcott reps are going to send you some bottles and pay you to lie to say they're delicious.
Can't do it. I can't be bought.
Can't do that. I'm sorry.
I can't be bought. That's delicious.
Oh, God, much better. Oh, my goodness. That's actually got fruit on it instead of this toothpaste. Thank you, Heaven Hill Grain to Glass. Jeez Louise. Thank you for
replenishing our palate.
Eric G says, Jay, you should force anyone who gets banned from the bunker to finish a bottle of that in order to come back. You know, we do need to have a punishment bottle.
We do.
I used to drink the Noah's Creek. What was that?
Noah's Mill.
Noah's Mill.
Yes.
When Albert would fuck up and Harson got me drunk off that stuff, we killed the bottle, of course.
No, and we're never buying another bottle of that.
No.
I mean, that's Willet.
So this might end up being the pain bottle. Hopefully, Hugh will not force us to drink any pain bottles this year.
That's true.
That'd be great. Chipper says ADOB was great there on the corner for a reason. I was speaking to a moderator. I don't want to say who it was. The other day, and he says, I don't understand why we don't just merge the corner and the bunker. And I said,
no, not a good idea.
I think that's a terrible idea.
Not a good idea.
I am bunker for life. Lots of other people are bunker for life. And I don't hate the corner people at all. I think the large percentage of them are great, but there's some real Nancys over there, man. We've got Blake, the aforementioned Blake. I mentioned him earlier.
Blake
how much of a legend this guy is. Ola. Traveling to the great state of Maine for the weekend and dropping in to say before I go to bed. We got a long day ahead of me tomorrow, an early start. Love me some JGT and Courtney and Peeps.
Thank you.
My dad lives up there.
Glad you're here.
If you end up near Damariscotta, shout it out to my dad, E.T., the man himself. He lives up there. I haven't seen him in a while. Actually, I didn't see him in May. Saw him in May.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to him since May. I did try though. I did try.
You talked to him in the beginning. Yeah, anyway.
Cousin says, I really like those grain to glass bottles as well. They are very sexy.
It is nice. It is
Speaking of that, cousin, we got
smell.
some bottle tops for you, G.
Yeah.
Including a...
I'll put this in the front.
A Lux Row, one of the not titanium, tungsten ones, really heavy ones.
Tungsten.
Yeah, so we got like 4 or 5 for you.
Yes.
I meant to bring them over earlier, but I just was fucking around with the show. Yeah, what else we got here? Knewman and Blake are been talking.
That's right. Dozens.
Chipper says 27 watching into dozens territory.
That's right.
It's very exciting. Thank you guys for watching our show tonight. We're just having fun. Unfortunately, we were drinking some terrible bourbon earlier, but this Heaven Hill grain to glass is making up for it.
Yes.
He says the town in Maine I'm in is Auburn, ironically.
Nice. That's funny.
My high school girlfriend's dad had a big poster in his study from Auburn, Maine.
Interesting.
Yeah. I was like, that's pretty cool.
Nice.
That was before I really paid attention to Auburn, but he was big. Let's see, Tim the Toolman says, if Wolcott made a JG Reserve in collaboration, I would try it for what it's worth. If it was bad, I'd gift it to the guy that lives under the bridge by my job. God, why would you do that to him?
I know, right?
Give him something good.
That's why we gotta get a bourbon blend bunker barrel.
Well, that's a lot of B's.
That's a lot of B's. That's a lot of B's.
I'd rather have a lot of D's, if you know what I mean, or double D's.
Okay, I don't think you want a lot of D's.
Nuts. Got it.
Yeah.
Got him.
Wow. Yowzers.
Let's see. Knewman swore down with lobster. Talking about those delicious lobster rolls up there in the Northeast, which we had a few of last time we were up there. And Blake R. correctly surmises that Heaven Hill corrects all the wrongs of other bourbons.
Yes.
Heaven Hill absolutely knocked some stuff out of the park. And this grain of glass that Ravin made possible certainly would qualify there. We love Heaven Hill. And I know Knewman has been there to the new visitor center, new in the last 2 or 3 years, but we went there and had a great time.
Yes, it's very nice.
We had a really good girl who was our ambassador.
Facilitator. Oh, ambassador.
Facilitator.
I like it. No, that both would work.
She was like real school marmy, which is kind of my thing, you know. And
I wonder why.
We were. That's a true story. We were in therapy. Well, let me rephrase that. I was in. So when I go to therapy pretty regularly. Courtney comes as a character witness sometimes. I like to bring you in just to be like, am I seeing this right? The stories I'm telling.
She's like, he really does this? And I'm like, yeah, he sure does.
And we were talking in therapy the other day, and I forgot I was going to talk about, so whatever. I can't believe that I forgot that.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you were going to say either.
What, am I supposed to talk about therapy?
No, I said I'm not sure what you were going to talk about.
Shit, anyway. I forgot, anyway.
A lobster roll can only be eaten hot. Sorry.
Sounds like Jay could teabag the barrel and it would be a vast improvement.
True.
Revenge says lobster roll hot or cold, Courtney?
Hot, the only way. And the Connecticut one.
We've had them both ways, haven't we?
I only like it hot. I like it hot. In the bun. Yeah.
Some like it hot and some sweat when the heat is on. We could write a song about it.
Yes.
And Knewman says they did a great job with it. Love to hear that. Positive. He's always a positive guy, and that's why we like him. Among other things. Blake says, Chipper, they'd expect to be in the playoff and challenge Ohio State this year. They're in the lead for that high school cornerback out of Mississippi. I love that we can continue talking about bourbon and recruiting because that's what good Auburn people do. Ravin says, bourbon pairing with lobster rolls, Miss Courtney.
I don't know. That might be hard to do.
I think the answer is always Penelope
seafood,
Rio.
I think seafood, particularly shellfish with bourbon, I love my bourbon and I love my shellfish, but I just don't see them together. I'd have to have the bourbon later or before, one of the two. So. Okay.
Looks like most people are saying hot.
Hot, yes.
On the lobster rolls, Miss Courtney. So there you go.
So, the Cousins lobster truck.
Yes.
That used to come down here. They actually have stopped utilizing their Birmingham truck. They said that they would be taking time off for a period of time.
No.
Not sure why, so it would be a little while for them to get back. Yep.
I'm disgusted. Barbara Corcoran.
Yes.
from the Shark Tank was
Yes.
the big person behind that,
Yes.
behind the cousins.
So, I mean, they said they will be back, but I'm not sure what had happened there. But
guys, Auburn
anyway.
Sports will be back. Rivals will
back.
be back. Yeah, I know. That company got wiped out, though, as it should have been, honestly. I'm glad it kind of got exterminated. Just really, guys, I'm seriously, like, as the publisher and a rivals, not the old rivals, it's a fucking nightmare, man. I kept getting promised shit that I never, ever got. And guess what Shannon Terry does? He gives me what he promises.
Delivers.
Although we're still trying to get our likes together on the site.
I mean, that things take time to come together.
I hope that they're going to get that done because, I mean, the old rivals world is gone.
I know. It's going to come
We're
together.
going to get there. We're going to get there.
It's going to come together.
We're going to get there. Let's see. Chipper says, I require 2 lobster rolls, 1 hot and 1 cold to make a judgment.
That's fair. See, I don't want lobster cold. I just
don't
don't want
do
it
that.
cold at all anytime. It always needs to be at least warm.
Courtney likes it hot.
I do like it hot.
Here are our top pours. Nothing that we've had tonight.
Trust me, nothing that we've had tonight will make this list.
And I wonder if that one is going to be. I gave it a 2.25 and you gave it a 0.75.
That's a 3 over there.
So I think that would be
Oh my
even.
gosh, it would be even with it.
I guess the tie goes to the newer one, right?
Right.
Considering
Ty
this.
goes the newer shitty one.
Wait, hold on. A 1.5 and a 1.25. Would that be lower?
Where's that?
The Rickhouse.
Oh yeah, that's 275. That would be lower.
That would be the lowest one, the Rickhouse.
Wow, I'm surprised by that.
That seems, that's not that bad.
I'm surprised by that. Okay.
We'll have to change that for
we
next week.
can't. Yeah, we're just gonna have to go with what we said, Jay. We're not gonna go back on our word now.
I know, but when I see these 4.0s here that I gave, I got to go back and reassess. Of course, you killed the MCC pick, so I can't ever get that again.
Oh well, you're gonna be okay.
But maybe I should go back and think about it.
Think about what you did.
Yeah,
Think
let's
about
go.
what you did.
We're going to move over to some bourbon news.
Tell me what this bottle is here on the left, Jay.
Yeah, you don't know because
I didn't know until you found it in Bourbon News.
Let's start off by mentioning the September allocations of the Alabama ABC are going to be different.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be doing a different distillery each Saturday through the month of September. Yes. I do have a little graphic here somewhere that shows you the dates. These are for our friends that live in Alabama, like me and Courtney, although technically we live in Hampstead, Alabama. These are the weekends. It's going to be on Saturdays, of course, Heaven Hill, Brown Forman, Jim Beam, and Sazerac. And I believe registration for these opens on the 4th of August.
Yep.
And runs through like the 25th or something. So you got to get on the ABC store page and get hooked in. You've got to go.
It's kind of cool. It's different, right? You're just going to go and it's only a Heaven Hill. I like that. Cool. That's kind of cool. I might actually register for this one. I haven't done it for the others because I'm like, I'm not that interested in a lot of the stuff. But I think this is kind of cool. I would like to go see the Heaven Hill stuff.
The good news is that this gives you a lot more opportunities to win. The bad news is if you get picked for one, you can't go to the next one.
Oh, is that right?
Or any of the other ones, right?
Oh, damn. Okay, well, we'll make it happen.
So if you get pulled for Sazerac, I should say, if you get pulled for Heaven Hill and you get pulled for Jim Beam, you got to make a decision. You can't do both.
Oh, are they pulling them all on the same day?
I would imagine they are, but you can only pick one.
Gotcha. I got you.
So there you go. And I don't know what all's going to be involved here. My guess is just your usual, Buffalo Trace, Blanton's. They throw them to all the taters and say, wow, aren't you guys stoked to get a Blanton's? Like, not really, but whatever.
Unless they get Blanton's.
Anyway, I think it's kind of creative and it's kind of cool. And all right, cool. Beyonce's whiskey is back in stock again. You can check this out at her website. It's Sir Davis. I believe just type in Sir Davis in your Google search, but I think it's sirdavis.com. That's the name of her bourbon. You can see pictured there on the left. She sells it as part of what she calls the honeybee kit.
Is it bourbon or is it just whiskey, though?
I don't know the answer to that, Courtney. Fuck it.
I think it's just whiskey.
The honeybee is a beverage that she pushes on her site. It has some honey in it. It has some other shit in it. Not too much. Bitters.
Yeah.
And this whiskey right here that you get. $125 gets you a bottle of that, plus all the stuff you need to make the honeybee. It says it only makes about 5, though. Courtney was thinking about getting a kit for her Christmas party.
Yeah,
but we're going to need like 3 to quench
not going to do that.
the thirst of those gals.
Yeah.
Again, Beyonce following in the footsteps of Steph Curry, Pat Benatar, and her husband Neil, and also, who else? Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
is involved in some bourbon stuff
Who
as well
does
with Heaven's Door.
Traveler?
I don't know the answer to that.
It's a country guy.
It's a country guy. Yeah, that's why I don't know. But anyway, Beyonce.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got some stuff going
cool
on
here.
here. Raven says it's almost like a double lottery. It's actually almost like a quad lottery. G.
Yeah.
Let's see. Detlef said, I had no clue Beyonce had bourbon. $125 is steep. You do get, again, it's the kit
You get the mixers.
with it, but, you know, what are those worth to you, Detlef? I don't know.
Right.
I probably am not going to be getting this. Raven says, if it's associated with Beyonce, I'll pass. Wow. I guess he's going to kick Beyonce out of bed, huh?
Oh yeah. It's a cool bottle. I like the bottle. It's classy. It's nice, and I like the horsey on it.
Hey, I read something interesting. I think that Beyonce has something in her marital agreement, her prenup, basically, that every kid that she births, she gets a payout, Jay-Z or something like that.
Shut up, Jay.
I swear to, I'm not. I didn't make that up. I think she gets $500,000. So like when she kicks one out, he's got to pay her $500,000.
Well, she's kicked out 3,
So that's 1.5.
right? Yeah.
You should have negotiated before you.
1.5 to her is like nothing, Jay. That's like me giving me $1,000. I mean, I'd be like, oh, it's nice, but
Well,
like,
I know, but she's been married to Jay-Z for a minute, right? So that's something she negotiated back in the day.
right? But she had a lot of money coming into it too.
No, she's a badass, and she probably out earns him. But like 1.5 million that's good bumming around money, though, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I mean, I could do some damage with that. I dropped a $5 tip today at the car wash. So,
Wow, look at you. Fucking baller.
I love the car wash guys and gals. They do a great job.
That was nice of you.
Orange taffy like anal gooses. From what I've heard, cool bottle juice is meh. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Did they know
was
what to
gonna
do with
happen.
cash? Like the car wash people?
He looked a little bit odd at it, honestly.
Yeah, he's like,
he
"What is
kinda-
this?"
It was just, it made me feel like it wasn't enough, and I was like, bro, it's a 5. Like,
No, like, he's probably shocked that you gave him money at all.
Chris Stapleton
That's right. That does
is
the traveler.
who's doing the
That's right.
Traveler. Good stuff.
That's right.
Mike, appreciate you.
Thank you.
Mike, the legend, is always shut up, J, LOL.
Oh, did I say that?
Probably.
Oh.
I don't even take that offense to that or anything. New partnership here, Buffalo Trace and Meridian Biotech. So this is pretty cool. I read about this earlier.
Oh, I read that too.
When you make bourbon, there's a lot of stuff that's left over when you're done.
Yeah, like
And
when
they
you
call
dump
it-
the barrel.
They
and
call it
it's got all the-
stillage. It's what the mash was, et cetera, et cetera. And it's really stuff you probably don't want to deal with. Well, guess what? Meridian Biotech does want to deal with it. So they're in a partnership now with Buffalo Trace where they're going to build I'm trying to think of what the word they used was. Basically a center where they turn this stillage into something semi-useful. It's like fertilizer, it's animal feed, it's shit like that. It's stuff you
pretty
put in your
cool.
butthole when you're having the shits or whatever.
I don't think that was one of them.
I'm just
I don't
telling
think
you.
that was one
I'm
of
just
them.
telling you what the internet said.
I don't think so.
And they're going to build this center near the Buffalo Trace, so there's not even.
What are you doing, Cat?
Why is our cat freaking out? He's even pissed off about this Wolcott.
I know. He's
They're going to
shitty
set up
bourbon.
this treatment facility really close to Buffalo Trace, so they can just pipe it over there instead of having to ship it over there in the trucks or anything. And so it immediately comes out of the stills right over to them, and they handle it.
It's really cool.
I think Buffalo Trace is doing this because it's a good way to get rid of their shit. Is what
Yeah.
I think. And also,
Hey.
hey man, stop being a dick. It's on. I'll handle this. Hey, I'm gonna whoop your ass. It's also on the banks of that river that just flooded and fucked everything up.
Yes.
So I'm not sure it's a great idea to.
Have a lot of stillage sitting around.
No. Detlef says $5 tip is monocle territory.
Oh, that's like ooh.
Territory? Does that mean I'm like super high class?
No, it means you're like ooh.
He kind of like when I gave it to him.
I think of Monopoly
he
whenever
kind
I
of
think
like
of a
looked at
monocle.
it and then he put it on the side and
Did he say thank you?
I don't know. I don't think he did.
He's probably just
I
confused.
was trying to be cool, man. Chip says compressing stillage into butt plugs. Great idea, JGT.
Exactly.
I like trying to sneak some of that shit by Courtney. Just
It
to see if she's
doesn't
listening or
work. It
whatever.
never works. Never works.
Raven says, I would assume like leftover mash would be excellent propellant for studying out horses.
Yum.
The verb doesn't fit. Anyway, Eric says they should build a center for kids who can't read good.
They would be all over Kentucky.
Hey, that's our home state,
I know.
man.
I'm being for reals.
Dixie says distiller's grain is great cow feed. That's
Yes.
actually true, Dixie. I was reading, though, it said that with production up so much that the supply is far outdistancing the demand on that. So they will continue to do that, I think, but they're going to try to figure out how to make other stuff rather than just cow feed out of it because there's just not enough demand for that. So I think it's pretty cool, man.
I
mean, considering it's just a byproduct, they're going to try to turn that into something useful. Mustache Dad says, what is this, a center for ants?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
I love that. Thank you for jumping in with that, bro. Matt says it's stuff you put in your butthole when you're having the shits or whatever.
That is an actual direct quote, Jay.
Thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. Matt is our...
he could go be an intern
he's
for
our
you.
stenographer tonight. I was just kidding. Sometimes I try to sneak stuff by Courtney to see if she'll agree with it.
When you're having the shit. That's what the press release said, right?
Says,
it's stuff you put in your butthole when you're having the shits or whatever.
Vice President for Poop, JG, whatever.
Poopology.
Chipper says, I need to grow more cows. I promise to try and eat them.
Grow more. Hey, maybe they might grow some camels.
Oh, Chip knows about how to
Yes,
rotisserie a camel. He learned about that on YouTube. You can learn about anything on YouTube, Gordon.
I gotta drink some shitty bourbon.
Can you guess what I was watching on YouTube today?
I'm not sure I should answer this question.
Okay, I watched an hour-long interview with REM,
Okay.
which I really enjoyed.
Okay.
And I also watched Michael McDonald in concert in Japan in 1986. It's fucking amazing. That guy has the voice of an angel.
Okay.
Oh,
That's amazing, Jay. Thank you for sharing that with
sure.
everybody.
I'm here to
They
help.
were waiting to see.
Mustachioed Dad says War Eagle or Roll
There's only
Tide.
one appropriate answer on this
We are
stream.
100% War Eagle on this
Yes.
stream. Well, no, I don't want to say 100 because Cuz is
No.
here.
This is a sponsored War Eagle.
Hey, man, you need to knock that shit off. So stop that.
Jay's talking to the cat, by the way.
Stop that. Don't be a dick, man. We're on the air. We're 100%, well, we're 99% War Eagle. We've got Cuz, who's in the chat or may not maybe in the chat. He's an Alabama graduate. I think we can kind of, I don't want to speak for the whole chat, but we can agree to respect Alabama graduates.
Yes, for sure.
It's the sidewalkers that we don't like. Hey, man, that dog didn't do anything to you. We need to do the pet cam.
Pet cam, yeah.
Let's see what Ravin says. Distilled grains, I'm sure, is great in helping cows obtain a full bag and good udder health.
Full bag.
Wait, somebody said bag earlier today, and I was laughing my balls off. And they,
Bag.
yeah, whenever I hear bag, I think about a ball sack. Melee says, I love me some sliced camel hump.
Very thin, very thin.
Wardam Steve says, freshly back from, how do you call it? What do you say, Courtney?
I'm going to say, just to make Jay happy, it is not Caraco. It is Curacao.
That's correct. He doesn't have the Scylla.
I
on
will
that
say,
second
but
scene.
Jay, look at the word. In America, what is that word?
It's fair enough. Caraco.
Okay, that's fair.
Or Curacao.
Yeah.
Let's see. Mustachio Dad says War Eagle.
That's right.
He's catching on quickly. I like
Smart
that.
man.
Doing a nice job.
Yes.
Ravin says Yamo, be there. Another Michael McDonald classic. Courtney, what's your favorite Michael McDonald song?
I don't know. I cannot answer that question for you.
Just say Yamo, be there. It's right there.
Oh, well, sure.
Did you have one?
No, I don't. Why are you waiting for one? You know I don't know names of songs.
Kanuman says we respect that.
Yes.
Of course we do. We love the War Eagle chant.
Hush, Chip, stop.
I found a place to order camel meat
No, you
online. Is what
didn't.
Chipper says.
No, you didn't.
It's out of Kazakhstan. It takes 3 days to get here, but they do pack it in the cooler.
Maybe.
What would I have been talking to our therapist about? That would have been funny for the show. Can you imagine what it was?
I can't remember.
Son of a gun, man. I wish I could
Son
have
of a
brought that
gun.
up, man.
Son of a gun.
Otag says full bag.
A full bag. Yummy.
If I ever hear the word bag, I just think it's a sack, like a
Right.
ball sack. But the kids these days say something there. I'm going to get in my bag or whatever, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
bro, I don't want to hear about that. I don't need to be watching you grab your sack or whatever. Just scratch it and move on like the rest of us. Mustachio Dad says class of 2014.
Nice.
What a badass. I love
is
your graphic
awesome.
there, bro.
I love it.
It's inspiring. Ravin, oh, by the way, well, no, I don't want to say that. Ravin says sliced camel or shaved camel. I am 100% on board with shaved. I love shaved.
So charming.
And Kanuman is with me. He says shaved 100%. Chipper says they have ground tenderloin and brisket
This is
camel.
way too much information.
Have you had it?
No, I have not, and I'm not interested
You
in
told
trying
me
it.
Saturday
And wait.
morning that you love to have your mouth on meat. And so he's just giving you another option that maybe you haven't enjoyed yet.
Is it time for some pictures, Jay?
Do we have pictures? Are you
Yes,
serious?
I have pictures.
You
I
did not
sent
send me
pictures.
pictures. Did you really?
I sent you pictures. You just chose not to use them, so
Okay, just...
it's not that one. It's not that picture.
Wait. Oh, yeah, here we go. I'm sorry. I didn't
It's Courtney. It's Courtney's fun with Snapchattery again.
Oh, God.
Well, this is Jay's fun. Jay is trying to act like I'm the only one that enjoys it. Jay enjoys it as well. He enjoys the Snapchattery.
Can you talk for a
Yes.
minute while I do this?
Yes. So, don't buy the Wolcott. That's our endorsement tonight. Do not buy the Wolcott. It sucks. The Heaven Hill Grained Glass is delicious. If you can get your hands on it, you need to get some of that. I think it's 109 proof. Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
It's
I
yummy.
don't know.
But it's very yummy, very easy to drink, pleasant for all. Don Properdickin checking in with us.
Oh, Camel Franks.
Look
Hey,
at you,
listen,
buddy.
I just got these pictures from Courtney. I haven't had a chance to put these on the site, so... if they
Yeah, look at that guy. Look at that handsome gentleman.
Yeah, me and Courtney
Yes.
just send pictures back and forth on Snapchat. Yeah.
Oh, we love the filters. Look
And
at
that's
Jay. That's a country boy. That's as country as you're ever going to see Jay.
Yeah, I'm not very country. I'm from California, so
Yeah.
really.
Not that much. Oh, there's a delicious
looky
dinner
there,
right
Courtney.
there.
What is that? Tell us a little bit about that.
Y'all.
Sorry.
First of all, of course, it is a beautiful piece of tenderloin. But that is some hot ass lobster.
Eric says,
on
what about a
top.
mouthful of camel toe, Miss Courtney?
Oh my God, nasty.
What, would you feel better about a moose knuckle?
No, I don't want those stanky ass things either. No, thank you.
Wait, what if they're clean and dried?
Anyway.
All right.
Yes, so some delicioso. That's a whole claw right there on top, guys. And that's half a tail of lobster right there. Delicious. And if you notice, you can tell that meat is not overcooked.
Why, because it's got myoglobin right there?
Yeah, it's got, because you're not going to, when I slice it open, it's going to be nice and pink inside, Jay. You like that, don't you?
Don Property said all Camel Franks. Raven says JG weeded. I like it.
That's like,
Melee
Yes.
says JG is from Oklahoma.
oh my God, that is awesome. That is perfect.
That is actually great.
Oklahoma. I
'Cause
love it.
I lived in California twice, and then I got moved to Oklahoma for high school. Well,
I
actually,
love
8th
it.
grade.
And
high
you got
school.
you got to pick it. You got to get Kentucky in there too. So
I mean, I was born there, but I didn't live there very much.
Oklahoma. Yeah.
Oklahoma.
Okay.
That's great, man.
That's great.
You know who's going to like that one? It's going to be Becky, because she likes to bag on me about this bullshit.
Everybody
too.
does, Jay, because you're full of it. So
What? No, I'm not. What a blessing it is to live in the same city your whole fucking life growing up. I got moved around, and I had to make new friends, and I had to go to different places, and I had to meet new
maybe this is what you were talking about in therapy. He's acting like that. He really cared about that. He
Don
did not.
Properdickin said that was methed up, Jay.
Oh my
Our Vince's lump crab, Miss Courtney.
I do love lump crab, but no, that was delicious right there, y'all.
Chipper says JGT needs to do a preseason brain drain unbanning stay ban show. Outline the offense and let the chat vote to approve or deny unbanning
Oh,
requests.
interesting.
This is for people that are
Ooh.
banned on the brain drain or people who are banned on the site. Because I
On
don't
the
ban
site.
people on the site right now. Well, aside from AU Pooch. Pooch I had to ban him. He went,
Too
oh
much.
my God. He was advocating the murder of certain politicians. And I was like, okay, by name.
Dude.
I was like, bro, we're just not doing that.
Dude.
We're not doing that. Like, we're just not doing that. Mustachio Dad says Heaven Hill reminds me of puking near Opelika Road. Oh, shoot, man.
Wow, I guess you had a little too much of that, Heaven Hill.
Wow, yeah. Sweet Cindy's back, Miss Courtney.
Hey, thank
Just
you
cheers,
for joining
everyone.
us.
Glad to have Sweet Cindy back.
Yes.
Otag says looks 110
110% better than a ham and sea sandwich. Yes, I agree. Yes, I would.
Compare those two guys.
I wonder
don't know
what you
which
would
one.
like to have. So
I don't know. That one on the right actually looks pretty good, honestly.
Amazing, huh?
The one on the right looks pretty good.
It looks pretty disgusting.
I think I know where to.
Cheese all wrapped around it.
I would know what to do with it, though. I would definitely know what to do with that.
Oh my god, here we go.
I'd eat it. It's a sandwich.
Yes. Put it in your mouth, mommy. Yeah.
Mustachio Dad says, "Well done steaks are for Bama fans." Look, he had to ask at the top whether it was Auburn and Alabama fans up in here, and now he's like all playing to the crowd. I like that. Mike says that dude was trying to get banned. I did notice, Mike, that he got once he got banned, he was out like immediately.
Yeah.
Dude, we've met Pooch, and he came to our Montgomery event.
Yeah.
And it was kind of tough because I know his views on certain things. He's very...
Anyway, different.
Well, I was going to say racist, but you know, I was like, well, he's not really racist on the board. But, wow, I mean, advocating the assassination, I'm just like,
it's too much. People need to get a grip.
Prevent says, where did you get this claw and meat, Miss Courtney? You did not identify that.
Oh, yes. I got this at our lovely little restaurant right here in Hampstead called City Grill. It
is good.
So they always have the surf and turf, which is normally that beautiful piece of meat with like 3 or 4 shrimp on it. But they sometimes substitute the lobster.
Lobster.
And so the servers there, when they see me, know, hey, we have the lobster tonight. And I'm like, get it. I need it. Save that for me.
Hamacy, I think Eric's talking about the Hamacy. He says, I don't know. That looks twice the fun, Miss Courtney. I think I saw a video about that once.
About what?
Yeah, it was like a guy and he had...
No, not that video. Can't discuss that video.
Chipper says that the sauce on the Hamacy. Do you see a sauce there, Miss Courtney?
Don't need that sauce on the Hamacy.
Eric says, yeah, the Hamacy cream.
Y'all nasty.
Yeah, y'all nasty.
Right.
What is wrong with you guys?
Yeah, what's the next picture?
Yeah, next picture. What is the next picture, Courtney?
Oh,
yeah.
Margs.
Oh, wait. Did I get the wrong one?
Oh, yeah, I had Margs up there. Margs.
I'm not the most sober I've ever been running the show here.
So we may have been at the tipping point on Friday night, and we were waiting for my daughter and her boyfriend to come, and there was somebody at the bar that was kind of bothering the bartender, and so I was like, hey, do you need to be busy? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, go ahead and make us 2 margaritas, because you need to spend a little extra time making these margaritas. And so he made these delicious margaritas for Madison
and Andrew.
Which were delicioso. Extra mayo on the ham. Oh, Jesus. Y'all nasty.
Also, Mike has this to say.
Y'all need to stop. I don't know nothing about no video. I ain't seen nothing. I ain't looked nothing.
I think it was
ain't
called
seen nothing.
2 Girls, 1 Kielbasa.
Oh,
I don't know that.
all right.
I think Mike sent me a link. I don't know.
All right.
And do we have another one, Courtney? I think we do.
I have one more picture.
Do I? I don't even know why we do this. I don't know why we're doing this.
I'm sorry. It's so fucking funny.
That's just an Instagram filter. No, Snapchat filter. Snapchat filter.
And she got the nostril flare. Because it stinks from all the poop you put in that toilet.
That's really funny. That's really funny, Courtney.
But I know that's not where you would be because there's toilet paper there and you would have, let the roll run out. So
I was going to say, our dog would have devoured all that.
Mavi, what are you doing?
He's rubbing his dick on the carpet.
It's just like his daddy.
That's a pretty good Snapchattery, though. I have to say, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one. It's not as good as Maverick in the police car.
I know.
The car escaping the police.
I wish I still had that one, Cordy. I don't know. I don't know that I still have that one.
Oh, the elderly enjoy the Snapchat now.
Cindy said, should have quit while he was still
ahead. That was a good one.
That's pretty clever. Okay, is it time for...
It is. Everybody's waiting anxiously to find out what the topic is on...
Right.
Hang on, I got to turn it.
It's already playing. What
That is a banger.
That is an absolute banger.
Man, Jay, you compose that all on your own.
I know, I did.
Yes.
A little bit of AI involved with that
Just
one.
a little bit.
Courtney's...
So these are for my elderly folks on here. Yes. Okay, so best 80s clothes. Man, there were some really amazing styles that we all participated in back in the day. And a Coca-Cola shirt was like my number one right there. Number one. I loved a Coca-Cola shirt. I had a blue one just like that. And my friend Catherine had a red one. And so we would swap them out. And we were amazing.
But you and Catherine swapped?
Yeah, we did. Story time for you, Jay.
Boy, I wouldn't mind to see
Tree
that.
Torns. Super cute shoe. Can still be worn these days. They don't quite have the support that maybe we need as bigger Americans these days. But Tree Torns. Cute shoes. What?
There's some funny stuff going on in the chat. So... hold on. Ravin said, is that a round toilet, not elite? To which Sweet Cindy said, do you have a square toilet? Come on, that's funny.
That is funny.
All right. Coca-Cola rugby shirts, Melee asks. Absolutely. That was...
Yes.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Cool.
I never coveted a girl who was wearing a Coca-Cola rugby shirt. Because you didn't have it when I met you.
Yeah, I still have it.
I mean, it's out of date. But...
so cool. Now, anybody that knows anything for the 80s as a girl knows a windsuit. That wasn't just your windbreaker. You had the damn pants that went with it, too. You had, like, these things that was, like, made out of that parachute material.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
I thought that was, like, early 90s. But...
Oh, yes, in the 80s. I had a white one, had pink and green stripes. Man, it was frickin' styling.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was, Cordy.
Bugle Boy pants. Yes.
I know
Jeans
you.
pants.
When I met you, you had a pair of Bugle Boy pants, and I was like, "This is not good."
Leave me alone.
I think you had the denim jacket. I've seen pictures of you in the denim jacket.
I wore a denim jacket with everything.
I thought you looked cute.
Everything.
You look
I wore
cute
it with
in
that.
denim jacket.
I wear it with like a button-down Oxford that I stole from my dad's closet, and jeans, and then I'd wear it with a skirt, and I'd wear it with anything. I'd wear it with shorts. Yes, wore that denim jacket all the time. That was my favorite item from the 80s.
Hey, did the Property F shorts that you had, did you steal those from your dad too?
No, I did not.
Those were yours?
Yes, Jay, they were mine.
They came off very quickly.
Close your mouth.
B. Haynes says neon windsuits for the win.
Thank you.
Which add some credibility to this because I've never heard them referred to as windsuits.
Okay, pull up a picture.
I did. I looked it up, and I would have called that like a tracksuit or like a...
No, because a windsuit was like actually made out of like windbreaker material.
Yeah, I know your sister used to sell them. She didn't sell
she didn't sell that.
What would you have called those then?
No, she sold like a shirt and leggings ensemble that she hand painted on. Like,
yeah.
At the time, it was like, this is really cool, and she would hand paint the front of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh, yes. There it is, baby.
You had one of these?
Yes, I told you, but mine was white, and it had bright pink and bright green stripes on it, like that. But it would have been white and bright green and bright pink. Yes, man, that's freaking cool.
Cordy, I don't know, man.
That was cool, man.
I'm glad this was before I met you.
Listen, I wore that when I was roller skating. Oh, that was shit. Sorry. It was. Yes. Okay,
the Bugle Boy pants that you had when I met you, I was hoping that they wouldn't stick, and they didn't. So I didn't like them. I thought that was old. I thought it was antiquated.
Okay, well, that's great, Jay. I didn't have all the money you had
to
go out and get something new.
As we've said before, you're way too hot to be as poor as you were. For me, over on my side, Genera. I wore Genera all the time. And I haven't even heard that word uttered by another human being in probably 25, 30 years. A lot of people know them. I think Kanuman mentioned this, the hypercolor shirts, which was like 1990 until they went broke. But this is before that. This would have been like 85, 86, 87 for me. So it was more like floral colors, pastel colors.
Wow.
Yeah, in California, it really played. And then when I wore them in Oklahoma, like...
Oklafornia?
It didn't quite hit the same. But Genera was a big deal for me in California, and I kind of brought it over to Oklahoma.
Jay single-handedly brought it.
I'm
to
saying I had it in.
Oklahoma.
I had it in San Diego.
Breaking news.
Guess jeans were great for girls. My mom bought me a pair of guys' Guess jeans, which had a different, like, it had the triangle thing, but it wasn't red and blue. It was green and
Okay.
blue, I think.
Okay.
I didn't want to wear those.
Is this before or after she dyed your hair?
She's dead, right?
Yeah,
you were
I
there.
remember. I was
so
there.
can we not besmirch the dead? I don't do it for your mom.
Oh, yes, you do.
Okay. Right. Anyway, I love Guess jeans on girls.
Okay.
And here's the thing. So I was thinking about this when I built this list. I paid a lot more attention to girls' fashion than I did guys' fashion because I was looking at girls and not guys. And guys don't give a fuck.
Yeah, because you were busy looking to see how quickly you could get that item off that girl.
Probably so.
Okay,
But like,
I mean, let's just do facts
if
here.
we're being real, like in high school, I'm wearing like a shirt and jeans or a shirt and shorts, and I don't give a fuck about fashion. I don't care. But I care about the girls wearing a white t-shirt, Guess jeans, and tree thorns. And now we're talking. Like, now we're in the game. Tree thorns, and I found out today, Googling this, Reese Witherspoon is a huge tree thorn girl.
Oh, okay.
She wears them all the time. Like, there's a lot of pictures on the internet of Reese Witherspoon's wearing tree thorns.
Well, that's a win-win for you, right?
Yeah, she's a baller, for sure. She's a little on the small side for me, but whatever, that's cool. Jams.
Oh, God, no, not jams.
That's definitely one where I had them in California. It was a must-have in California. And you show up in Tulsa, and everybody's like, what the fuck is this? They were kind of like long board shorts, I guess.
Yes, I mean, they're hideously ugly.
So I had a pair of jams when me and Courtney met, and they disappeared. And I don't know exactly.
Yeah, we moved, and I don't know what happened in the move.
I don't know exactly what happened.
I don't know what happened, Jay. We just lost them in the move.
I don't know.
I don't know.
And the game caps. This was something that I
What is
picked
a game
up.
cap?
I'm going to show you here. I got a picture.
Okay.
So in California, nobody was wearing these. Like, again, I know we're talking this California thing, but this is like, I moved to California, or moved to Tulsa from California, 84. So this is when things were going on. We would go to Gatlinburg's. My parents went on their honeymoon to Gatlinburg.
Mm-hmm.
So we'd go there every summer. And it was a big deal in Gatlinburg to get these game caps. They looked like this. I'm going to pull it over here. It was made by a company called The Game. And I had that exact hat right there. I also had an Auburn hat that was white. And it had a UK...
I'm taking your hand off of this so you cannot delete it. Did y'all hear what hat he had right there? Mm-hmm. What hat is that?
No, 100%.
Cardinals fan. Through and through.
My dad's a Louisville
Through.
graduate. He's a two-time Louisville graduate.
But you always argue all the time about not being a Cardinals fan.
About you.
No, you say I am. You say you are not a
I'm
Cardinals
a UK
fan.
graduate.
And?
My parents raised me to like the Cardinals. And I don't hate the Cardinals. I hate Duke.
True.
Anyway, I had that hat. I had an Auburn hat, believe it or not. It's kind of just, I don't know, it was just cool looking. And I also had...
University of Auburn?
I had a UK hat also that was blue. The Auburn hat was white. These were really hot at the time, so I wore these all the time. It's weird. I never wear a hat now. I wore a hat nonstop in the 80s and even in the early 90s when I met you.
Yes,
Always
because
wore a hat.
he tried to walk in the house with it on.
Always wore a cap. Yeah, I know, and I really pay attention. On the rare occasions I wear a cap now, I always take it off when I come in because your mom used to kill me on that.
We don't wear hats in this house, son.
No, I know. I had never been told that.
Oh, that's okay.
I was trying to adapt. Anyway, Don, let's see. We got some stuff in the chat going on. Don says Thriller jacket or the Beat It jacket.
Nice.
Yes, sir. I would
like
wear
it.
the shit out of that if it would fit. You have to get a 3XL for me, I think. Melee says Diodora shoes.
I'm not familiar.
Diodora. Were those the ones with the two sideways triangles that the girls could pop in and out, the colors? They were like little chiclets. So if they were like thinking peak that day, it'd be fine. If it was green, they could wear that. The guys didn't wear those, I don't think.
remember that.
My man Don says Big Johnson Bushwhacker. I definitely had some Big Johnson shirts.
Yes.
That's what I was talking about with guys fashion. We would wear a Big Johnson shirt, some fucking shorts, and you move on. Like there's nothing to it. I mean, it was just really easy. It's basically the same now. Raven says, Don, you had a jacket that said "Beat It." Fuck no.
Thank you. They are windsuits.
Eric agreed that they're called windsuits.
Yes.
Which B. Haynes already had your back on that. DoorDash jeans, for God's sake, you got to put that on there. DoorDash jeans?
He must mean Jordash.
Jordash?
He probably is on his phone and it autocorrected to DoorDash.
Here we go. Right here.
It's supposed to be Jordash.
Oh, he means Guess jeans. Dear Lord, my whole childhood. Also,
right.
B. Haynes said parachute pants.
Yes.
Now,
Those are ugly as hell, man.
when I showed up in Tulsa, people were wearing parachute pants, and I just couldn't get into it, and then it was over. I kind of went the jams route on
No,
that.
parachute pants are different than a windsuit.
No, I know. It's just
Okay.
pants. But they're made out of that really light shit, and they're
Yeah.
kind of baggy.
Yeah. They're like pajamas.
I never had a pair.
I had a child show up to school today with his dad, and he was in his pajamas, and I was like, oh, look at you. You wore your jammies to school today. Those sure are cute. Tomorrow, can you wear your big boy clothes?
I'm glad you don't talk to me that way, unless we're in the bedroom. Don says we call them parachute pants. What is he talking about?
I think he's talking about the windsuit thing, but...
Okay. And then Norman says gas jeans. I like that. Miami Vice styles.
Oh, yes, man.
Shit, I did have a white...
Yeah, white coat.
yes, I had a white,
Nice.
like a little fake coat thing.
Nice.
Absolutely, I had one of those for sure. Chipper said Reeboks. I had a pair of Reeboks. That's a good one. Comes over from England. That's an English brand. Mm-hmm. Don says girls wore jellies.
Oh,
I
that
remember
is
that.
true.
Yeah, and charm bracelets.
I never wore jellies. I thought they were so nasty.
Yeah, I could
You
see
know what
that.
reason I didn't wear them? I had a friend who was out in the sun and got burned wearing the jellies. So her feet looked like she had these terrible burns on her feet that were the crosses and stuff. It was terrible.
Norman says I got my OP. We used to call them OP in
Yes.
California. OP t-shirts on layaway from Kmart. I
Kmart.
loved it.
Nice.
Those would always be like light blue with some kind of a montage on them, or like
Yes.
white, or like that off-white color. Mm-hmm. That was definitely where it's at. Don says spot-built cleats.
I don't know that.
I don't know that one. Asahi sneakers were cool.
I don't know.
I like Asahi beer. Mm-hmm. Ravin says, I just bought a pair of Reeboks.
Oh,
Ravin, why would you do
Ravin.
that, bro?
Ravin, what's wrong?
Norman says in Florida we had Sundeck.
Okay.
Not familiar with that one. Cuz said Vans.
Okay.
Had a pair of checkered Vans back in
Right.
California. That did not play in Oklahoma at all. Nobody gave a fuck at all. Eric says, and all of that shit is
Okay.
coming back in style. I did
I
notice
hope the
today.
windsuits do not.
I saw one of these hats, not a Louisville one, but it was a Long Beach State one. It was for $100 on a
Oh
vintage
my gosh.
clothing store today. $100, bro. Cuz said I found a picture of me from the 80s and I had jams on.
Nice. That's awesome.
What a badass.
Esprit?
Chipper says a spree.
Yeah.
That's a girl's brand, right?
Yeah, but that's also like
Like Benetton?
Benetton. Yeah, I was thinking Benetton too. I couldn't afford anything at Benetton, but
As I said, you were really hot to be as poor as you were.
shut your mouth.
Esprit, yeah, for sure. Eric says the game was created by one of my dad's friends in Phoenix City.
No
I had no
shit,
idea.
Really? How about that?
That's kick-ass, dude.
That is cool.
I fucking lived for those cats, bro. They were amazing.
It does make sense it would be someplace in the South, though.
Melee says the game also made the letter hats. You talking about the one where it would have like two bands and it would say like UK and then it would say University of Kentucky, or it would say Duke, then it'd say Duke University, or maybe for Auburn it would say War Eagle, Auburn University, or whatever. I guess is what you're
Interesting.
talking about. I
Nice.
definitely saw those for sure. Melee
Oh,
says,
okay. It would just be the letters.
oh,
Gotcha.
and Melee, I did have a Georgia Tech hat too. I had a dark blue Georgia Tech hat with gold writing. I had a lot of hats, man. I wore them all day long. You remember? Mm-hmm. says, haha, Big Johnson shirts. I had one back in the day. So absurd.
Yes. We went to Ron John's, and that's where we got ours.
I got mine in Gatlinburg in the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had the Oakleys too, like the fucking, the frog skins. I'm telling you, dude, this is like right up my alley. Yeah, I'm 100%. Cuz says, don't forget the knit ties, which
I don't know. What
Alex
it
P.
is.
Keaton got me on knit ties.
I don't know that.
I had to wear a tie to school every day in Tulsa, so I had some knit ties for sure.
Jay definitely wasn't in public school.
Who?
You were definitely not in public school. Stirrup pants. Oh my God, I forgot about those.
Hey, why are you
Nice.
laughing about me? I went to Grissom.
Jay, I'm talking about you're like, I'd wear a tie every day to school. That is like the most Oklahoma, what was it? Oklafornia comment I've ever heard.
I've had enough. I'm just kidding. Yeah, stirrup pants.
Those are good.
I remember those now. It's like the precursor to
Leggings.
leggings. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kanuman says, hammer pants, yo. Stop. Hammer time. I don't actually wear those though, but they were kind of hot, I guess, for people that had a lot of money. Custis braided belts.
I don't remember.
Oh, I definitely remember those. Yeah, I was too fat, but
Stop.
I was always fat. I used to wear the braided. Did y'all ever have the braided?
Yeah, like a white one.
Yeah, you would
bracelet.
put it on, and then when you got it wet, it would tighten.
Yeah, it was thick.
Like a sailing bracelet or something.
Yeah.
Kadima says, do not forget the Miami Vice look, yo. Talking about the white jacket, absolutely. Kaduma says, can't touch this. Talking about some hammer pants earlier. Chip says, women's shoulder pads. Courtney.
Oh, God.
I think you might have had some when I first met you.
Oh, everybody did, Jay. Like, you had to have them.
Mm.
They were ridiculous.
I say this as somebody who's been married to you for a long time, so I don't really have to pull you in, but you have great shoulders anyway, so I don't know why you need those. But
Oh, it looks like I have them on tonight, though.
you look like you have like swimmer
This shirt looks like I have shoulder pads on tonight.
You have like swimmer shoulders anyway. B. Haynes says Benetton.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Amazing story about Benetton is that when they got run out of town, or I'm sorry, when they left Birmingham in like 1997 or so, they went in the Birmingham News and did a big fucking, just dropped their nuts all over Birmingham and said, this place has no fashion sense. It's actually like it's 1940 up in this bitch. We are out.
Oh, wow.
And then Benetton tried to come back like 5 years later.
Like, no thanks.
It was like, hey man, you remember when you guys said that Birmingham sucks balls?
So why do you want to come back?
And now you're trying to say that they indeed suck balls? Don says, we dicked around with bleach trying to make acid wash jeans.
Oh, ouch.
I 100% did that a couple times.
Oh, probably had some stank hands.
Chipper says stonewash jeans were pretty popular. Guest made some of those as well. Blake said Asahi beer is good, but Kirin Ichiban is better. And correct me if I'm wrong, but the company that makes Kirin owns the Four Roses Distillery. I believe that's true. I actually think Jim Beam is owned by a company in Japan too, Suntory.
I did not know that.
I'm almost positive of that.
How about that? I learned something new tonight.
Eric G says, yeah, those were the 3-bar cap. I think Melee was talking about those as well. Cindy says she prefers Sapporo, which is a delicious bourbon.
Delicious beer.
Thank you. I think Asahi is my favorite, but Qingdao is my all-time favorite from the Asian market. But that is not Japanese. That is from China or Vietnam. I'm not sure. Don Proper Dickens says, we got the game hats, but it was early 90s for me. Oh, it was 100% like 86, 87 for me in Gatlinburg. Huh. That shouldn't have been too far from you, Dawn. Now, we used to go to Gatlinburg. There would be like 4 or 5 places that would just sell caps. That was all they did.
That's cool.
And we didn't have that in Tulsa. And I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. Like, look at all this shit, dude. Georgia Tech.
Look at all this fashion apparel you can get in Gatlinburg.
Because in Oklahoma, everybody was an OU or an Oklahoma State fan. Like, you didn't see any Louisville shit or Georgia Tech shit or Auburn.
Oh, duckhead shorts. Yes. Oh, yes.
Where we at?
Don Proper Diggin.
He says braided belt and suede bass shoes and duck head shorts.
I forgot about duckhead shorts.
Duckhead is a good one. That was big at the time.
Yes, it was. You probably wore those to school too.
Ravin says, what about those socks with the red or blue stripe at the top? I'm not familiar with those, G. Girls with scrunchies?
Yeah.
Wait, isn't that just like a thing that girls do? Like just in general?
Not a scrunchie. Nobody wears scrunchies anymore, really.
Really?
Yeah, you wear a clip now.
It seemed like girls would always try to do that facelift with the scrunchie where they pull their hair really tight and tie that bitch up and try to pull their face back.
Maybe we need to do best 80s accessories next time. Look at Jay's face.
With Victoria's Secret
I know.
double crests.
You were hoping.
Blake says, sweet Cindy, it's good too, to be honest. She's talking about, she mentioned Sapporo. 3 major Japanese brands I've had are good, but my favorite is Kirin Ichiban. Now, Blake said earlier he was on his way out because he had an early day, but we're so glad that he's still here. Newman says, I've toured around the world from London to the Bay. It's Hammer, go Hammer, MC Hammer, yo Hammer, and the rest can go and play. Can't touch this.
Just
Can't touch this.
Okay.
He won the 1991 Oaks with a filly named Dance Floor.
How about that?
Yep.
Amazing.
He was at that time. And by the way, he was named Hammer because he looked a lot like Hammer and Hank Aaron. Sweet Cindy said they are all good. She's not going to turn down beer. I mean, delicious beer. Kanuma says, how could I forget Duckhead?
I know.
Courtney was
I
struggling
forgot about
with
that
too. Chip Tip says, Qingtao was a go-to in my beer snob days. I got sold that at one of our favorite restaurants that's now closed called Ming's Garden.
Yes.
A man who looked like Andy Kennedy. I don't know what his name was, but he was always like, you need to try Qingtao. I was like, word, okay. Canoeman says, Duckhead shorts with a braided belt. Yo, 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 yo. Ravin says, wear Rockport shoes in the 80s.
Oh, my God. Ravin, quit showing that you're just a fetus, okay?
I don't
we
think
get
so,
it. You're
bro.
young. We know. Rockport shoes are like for the 90-year-olds, okay?
Yeah.
It's for people in their 80s, not from the 80s.
Like when I was going to school in Tulsa, the only thing you could do, you could choose your tie. Everything else had to be like standard, and your shoes. You had a little bit of a little leeway in your shoes, and the rich kids wore Kohans.
Kohans. That's funny.
My mom put me in whatever the fuck, because I always tore mine up. Because we were always outside playing butts up and shit like that, wiffle ball.
Slap bracelets were 90s.
Eric G says slap bracelets.
That
Also
would be my
Pogs.
guess.
You had some Pogs when you were working at ESP.
That's in
Those
the
were like
90s.
early 90s, yeah. Let's see. Melee says LL greater than Hammer. Yeah, one of those is in the Hall of Fame and one is not, my guy. Ladies Love Cool James is the absolute man. By the way, I'm Bad. And also the whole album Radio, including who's got the big old butt? What's her name? He's got a song on the album Radio that's called Big Old Butt. That's what it is.
Okay.
Right, you didn't listen to that one, I'm pretty sure. Chipper says, stories abound about Hammer threatening to kill other rappers. Why is he being such a dick?
That doesn't surprise me.
He had two really... He had the Can't Touch This. And then he had the next one where he was like, have you seen her? That's Why We Pray. He had the Addams Family song. And then it was over.
Well.
And then he went broke. I mean, I hate it for him, though. Blake says, I couldn't sleep, so what better way than to spend my time
Excellent.
but here,
Thank
my
you.
man. East Bay catalog was 80s. I was thinking that was more like early 90s, but Melee, I would allow that. The East Bay catalog was a great place to, like, covet shoes. Like, if you're a guy, like, you're looking for, like, Jordans or whatever. I didn't give a fuck about shoes back then.
Don Property brought up something else here I hadn't thought about. I wore these all the time back in the day, and that was Eastlands.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, my gosh. They were like a brown loafer that had, like, a light brown, like, tie in it, and nobody actually tied them. You, like, made, like, little curlies on the ends of it. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh, yes.
Really?
I need you to look that up.
I don't even know if that's a thing.
Yes. Oh, my gosh, I totally forgot about it. I wore that with my uniform at Collegiate.
You had a uniform? Oh, collegiate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes, right there.
There we go. Let's get the
Yes.
picture over here.
That was like the one thing my mom let me spend some money on was some Eastlands. I went to this one store there.
There you go, Dawn.
Yes, look at that.
Yeah,
Cool.
Yeah, there were definitely girls in my school that wore that. I
Yes.
recognized it by the green little thing over here.
And the little curlies on it.
They didn't have curlies. That was super, super stupid.
No, it was cool. There you go. Nice.
This is
Thank
at
you.
Collegiate? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep.
And Melee feels pretty strong that the East Bay catalog was 80s.
Okay, well, I'm sure.
I just wasn't... So, catalog... If I was going to catalog in the 80s, it would have been... In the first half of the 80s, it would have been service merchandise. And in the late part of the 80s, it would have been the Crutchfield catalog. Because Crutchfield had the stereo equipment for the cars. It's stereo equipment for cars.
Oh, okay.
So I would sit there and I say, man, if I get this Blaupunkt with fucking 90 watts times 2 and get my fucking subwoofer and get my tweeters.
Oh, so cool.
And so my dad gave me like money to put it in my fucking Grand National, and I had a Blaupunkt that was removable. You had a removable one too.
I did. It was not a Blaupunkt.
How stupid was that? There was like a window of like 4 years. Where you
Yeah,
had removable decks.
I should have sent it to you. I saw like a one of those story, you know what I'm talking about, a video from back in the day. It was like, and if you're concerned about your car's safety, make sure you get one of these radios you can remove. And it comes with a classy carrying case. It was like, no, you just shoved it under the seat and hope they didn't break in to get under your seat to take it from you.
Let's see where Vince says I had a pair of Hush Puppies back in the day,
Nice,
Courtney.
okay,
That's
I
kind
got
of
that.
goofy. Detlef said I love Cole Hans, which is a sign that Detlef is a man of distinction. Blake says, was it the 90s already or still 80s for Reebok pumps? That would have been right in 1990 because Michael Chang was a tennis star at the time, Blake, and I think he played really well in Wimbledon or the U.S. Open in pumps in actual 1990. I had a pair of 1990. I had a pair my freshman year, which would have been 90, and some asshole in a pike hall spilled fucking bong water on them.
Oh, bummer.
Sucked, man. Look at this. Every year on my birthday, August 9th, I get Kiri Ichiban at Kobe Steakhouse on the hibachi.
You have a birthday coming up real soon, buddy. And you know what? August 9th is also a special day in the Tate household.
It is. That's when we got married.
Yes.
We got married on 8/9/97.
That sounds like a great way to celebrate your birthday. I like the consistency. You know what's going to happen. You know what you're going to get. And you enjoy it. So, hey, I like it. Partying the same way each year.
Cuz says OG Jordans, which I had.
Those are worth a lot now.
Yeah, my mom got me a pair in 85, and I wore them normally. And then when I went to Takatoka, I needed some dock shoes. And so I put some bright pink laces on them, and I used my OG Jordans, which would be worth like $5,000 now, as dock shoes with bright pink laces.
You wouldn't have kept them, though. You just wouldn't have kept them.
I need to get those pictures from when I was a camp counselor, and I had those on. Mm-hmm. Remember those? You used to laugh your ass off at those pictures because
Yeah,
it was always me
here.
doing stupid shit.
Yeah,
Like
back here.
had my shirt off and like my fucking balls out or whatever.
No, not your balls out, your belly out.
Stupid. Wait, I didn't have a belly back then, did I?
Yes, you did.
Detlef, if Hammer was an actual gangster for real, I didn't think he was, bro. I thought he was like fake. But Detlef, if Detlef says he's real, then I believe it, man. Also, Bo's Great says, wasn't Hammer a bat boy for the A's? He absolutely was. I just saw a picture of that today. He was there. He was a bat boy for the A's when Hammer and Hank was like, I guess he might have been coaching at the time or whatever in the, I guess, early 80s or whatever. And Detlef, of course, knows that. He says, yes, Bo. Don Proper Dickens says, there were Keds and Chuck Taylors too, but somehow every effing generation claims that. Girls could look cute in Keds in the 80s too. Chuck Taylors were like for goofy people. I don't know. I didn't ever have a pair. Don says, I saw MC Hammer in the Vegas airport over a decade ago. He had a huge entourage. Like I told the airlines person, some people never learn.
That's funny because you're like, you know what? I don't need my entourage. I'm good.
You do have an entourage. Me and Maddie and the cat love you.
No, the dog loves me too.
That's why we pray. Pray. We got to pray just to make it today. That's why we pray.
LL Bean, that's another one I hadn't thought of. Yes.
Eric thinks that MC Hammer tried to come back as a hardcore rapper. I do not remember that. Melee says Eastland's LL Bean, others all made moccasins. Our friend Ann Coates, Ann Hall, she used to wear moccasins all the time. I was like, what? Like, what happens if they get wet? And she was like, they're not going to get wet. Kuma says, of course, they were super late to their flight, and they have to escort them through security into the plane to make it. She went on about that type of thing for a while. I'm sure they get really sick of this bullshit right there. We're talking about Crutchfield. Alpine 7162 and a GMA 120 amp. That guy, he Crutchfielded. Sweet says Crutchfield is still around. I did see that not too long ago. They still have a website and all that kind of stuff. But, like, I don't know. It just kind of, like, faded out a little bit. Eric says, I have not heard service merchandise in a long time. I remember going there all the time as a kid. Cousin, who's in the chat, I'm sure, worked at service merchandise a long time ago. It wasn't last week, but early in his career, I think. At the very beginning of his career, I should say. And I'm always jealous of that. That was really cool. Service merchandise to me was like literally like going to Oz.
It was pretty
the
cool.
Greatest thing I've ever seen.
It was cool.
Snobbern said, JJ, if I have the PS5, I don't own a PS5, but I do own an Xbox, and play Elden Ring Night Rain with me, there is
That's
no
not gonna
chance.
happen.
I play Call of Duty Warzone, and I play FIFA, and that is absolutely it, bro. But if you want to play one of those two, I'm willing to do it. Kanuman says, the conveyor belt of service merchandise is a legend. Was so much fun watching it come from the warehouse on the belt. That's exactly right, Kanuman. You order it, and you come around the horn there, and you wait, and then it goes, oh, you're like, yes.
Well, because back then you had to actually wait for something. Like you would look at the catalog, then you'd have to go to the store, and you'd have to have like true money to purchase it.
Because I worked at Service Merchandise for a while, as we mentioned earlier. The guy was an absolute stud. He lives an amazing life. He's like Forrest Gump in a way. He's been in so many cool things. Don says, Bass Pro catalog, fill out the paper, mail them a check for a camouflage hat. Don, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I didn't do a lot of Bass Pro shit, but that sounds pretty awesome. Blake says, happy anniversary to you, lovebirds. We're still 1 week out. 28-ish?
Is that right?
According to my wrist, according to the tattoo on my wrist, we were married on 97.
So it's 28.
28 together, 33-ish. All right.
When 30 comes up, gotta buy me a good gift. For putting up with your ass.
With his house count?
No.
Okay.
Another house?
My dick in a box count? I'm fucking with you. Detlef says, Ichiban is still good. Haven't been there since I lived in Alabama. Maybe he's still talking about the beer? Haven't been there since... I don't understand that one. Chipper says, my car stereo got jacked, parked right by the police station in downtown Mobile, circa 1990. It had my Melancholy and Infinite Sadness CD in it. Joke was on him, though. I had stopped working that week.
That's funny.
He meant to say it had stopped working. So that asshole that stole your shit got a broken piece of equipment. Melee said, I had the maroon Converse weapons 1 year. Everyone called them brown. Good times. Kaduman says, no, Hammer's just a good dude. He has a spending problem. And that was kind of my read on him, bro. But I didn't know him personally. Don Properdigan says, that's a good one. First gen Jordans were just like wearing shrines at school, SGA president type shit. I don't even know what that means. Like what? First gen Jordans were just like wearing shrines?
Yeah, it was like you were the shit.
Not at my school.
It's because there were too many people in first generation Jordans.
I mean, I felt like I was wearing the first gen Jordans at the time to keep up, not to be out in front.
Okay.
I really wasn't into shoes at all. At that particular time, I was though. Blake says Detlef Shrimp was one of MJ's many victims of the Bulls championship runs. Why are you bringing that up, Blake? We love Detlef, man. Kidman says pray just to make it today. That is absolutely true. Blake says El Bean is located in Freeport, Maine. Awesome place to visit. We have been up there.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
As I recall, that's like at the bottom of Maine. Like we had just
members only jackets. Yes.
Sausage Broker, aka Gavin,
that
my
is
man.
True.
Gavin, are you on the board, bro? Are you over at our site at Auburn Sports, the On3 one? I haven't seen you post. Although you might be using a new avatar or a new name or something. I don't know. Chipper says, what have you all done with Mab? Where is Mab?
Maverick.
It is alarming that he's not here because that usually means he's up to trouble. It's not a bourbon blend without a reprimand for Mab's doing dong rubbing hijinks.
That's true.
He's usually like chewing on something or eating something that he shouldn't be doing.
Exactly. He's probably downstairs.
Don says Motley Crue, Poison Rat, Def Leppard, Doc and Striper t-shirts.
Nice. Skid Row.
I had a Rat one because
the
singer from Rat was from my neighborhood, but I didn't have any other one. Striper would have been bad. Sausage Burger says, great seeing you guys. Love this event. Thanks for doing this, guys. Appreciate having you here, bro. And again, I hope that you are on the new site at Auburn Sports as part of the On3 network now. Don says Panama Jack shirts. Mm-hmm. Panama Jack, I thought that was more like a sunscreen. Is it not?
No, they were Panama Jack shirts. Yeah, I remember those.
It's the dude with the monocle, right? And the white hat?
No, I think he had a monocle.
Sound about right?
I don't know.
He says, I travel a lot, guys. I will get to an event to meet in person soon. Look forward to it, my guy. Cinderella, which Chip was talking about, rock bands, hair bands from the late 80s. And also Blake said Skid Row, which I listen to a lot of Skid Row. Can you name?
You have to give a little nod this week to Ozzy, though.
What's your favorite Skid Row song?
I can't name any of it. I was a little sad to see, today they actually buried him.
Yeah.
On his own estate, which is kind of cool.
I know. Sharon was really broken up.
Yeah.
And I get it, man.
It was sad.
She's been riding with him for a long time.
Yeah, him and all his hijinks.
Well, they only got married in like 82, so it's not forever, but...
It was a long-ass time.
My favorite song by Skid Row would be 18 in Life, but you can also go Youth Gone Wild if you were thinking that way. Kidman says, probably 85% of my third grade class had second gen Jordans. It was absurd. remember us walking to gym one day, and the teachers could not believe how many Jordans were in that line. Absurd.
That's funny.
Yeah, for me, it would have been 7th or 8th grade. I guess it was 8th grade because it was right when I got to Tulsa. Yeah, I didn't do that in San Diego. Chipper says 18 in life. Blake says 18 in life. Good songs by a great song, I should say, by Skid Row.
Would not know.
Not your favorite though.
Would not know.
You like Youth Gone Wild.
I don't know any of them. So.
And Melee says Panama Jack looks like Leon Redbone. That's exactly what he's like. A monocle, white hat, kind of thin guy, dark mustache. Yeah.
Okay.
Got that whole thing's going.
Right.
So anyway, Courtney, I think that your Courtney's Corner was a big hit tonight.
I mean, yeah, brought out some goodies, and I had forgotten about the Eastlands, like 100% forgotten about them. That's a great memory right there. So I'm really glad we got to talk about that.
MGM Tiger says, does having Aussie buried in the yard increase or decrease your resale value?
I mean, I would think it would increase, right? I mean, didn't Trump bury his ex-wife on the golf course?
Yeah.
So I'm sure that increased for him.
Maybe she loved golf, Courtney.
She might have.
Let's see. My man Gavin says, not leaving sight, I'm there. This event alone is so worth it. But JG's a fabulous rider to boot as well. In as long as you are the boss. Look at that. That's nice. Thank you.
Thank you. What a nice little tidbit here.
Since I got called a clown and a F word earlier in the week.
Oh, did you?
For my column, yeah.
Oh, you were a fucker.
No.
What were you?
I was a...
Oh, that's cute.
I don't know.
Jesus.
I don't really want to ban people yet because I want to give them time. Because if I ban people, they get banned from both boards.
Mm-hmm. Well, I will say, okay, so Ravin
do
says he doesn't know anything about tonight's topic, and that's okay. You're a youngin', I get it.
Ravin's a little young.
But I am willing to take suggestions on Courtney's Corner topics. But that does not mean that you will be chosen.
I wonder why you're doing that, Courtney. Is it because you're running out of ideas?
Perhaps.
Is it because you're running out of ideas?
Perhaps.
Kanema says Courtney's Corner crushed tonight.
Crushed.
I didn't know, man.
Crushed.
I think we did HBO shows last week.
Yeah.
Is that right? And that was a really good one. And I thought this one kind of sucked, but it ended up being great.
Yeah.
Your Costco one I thought was going to suck, and it was great too.
I mean, it's
guys,
just
I hate
you think my ideas are gonna suck.
No, not.
You also thought the idea for the Bourbon blend was gonna suck, so. Yes.
I just thought.
How are we gonna make a studio?
I thought it was
Where
a lot
are we
of
gonna put it? What are we gonna do? I was like, leave it up to me. We got this.
I thought it was a lot of work.
Aesthetically, you left it up to me, correct? Did I not do everything about the studio?
Cause if you're watching, bro,
What?
help me on this.
You're actually gonna debate this?
So you put all this together.
I didn't say anything about electronics.
I know
I'm
you didn't.
talking about what products were needed to present this. Don't put that thing near me.
You can run the show.
I didn't say anything about running a damn show.
Okay.
I said about creating this.
Courtney created the show. I tell her to just show up and look pretty. That is her role. You're awesome. You know something I always tell my therapist?
You want to make it to 28 years?
I was going to say, I want to make it to 78.
Well, 28 years is next Saturday. You're walking that thin line, buddy.
Let's see. Melee says, next Courtney's Corner, alternatives to Wolcott's.
That would be anything. Anything.
Pretty much anything, except for Old Soul's store picks.
Exactly.
We generally like Old Soul. That's pretty funny, Courtney. So are you going to be accountable for what you did tonight?
I am fully accountable, but it was kind of fun to taste shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you never know. It could have been decent, but no, it was not.
To taste crappy bourbon?
It was not, so.
All right. Well, do you want to wrap it up there? Chipper says chance is approaching 0.0. They've been better. Not as good as this, though.
Wow.
Just kidding.
Don't you have another picture to share?
Which one?
Your breadstick picture?
My breadstick picture?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't get to that right now. I don't know.
Okay.
Let me see if there's any pictures that I took this week that are worth.
You took there's a good.
I took a bunch of football pictures this week.
Yeah, imagine that.
I took 325 pictures at practice the other day.
Is that it?
And I told Jason Caldwell, I said, I took 325 pictures.
That's a good picture.
He looked at his camera and he goes, I took 470. God
Shit.
dang it, stop.
That's a good picture.
Which one?
Me and the kitty.
Oh, look how happy he is.
And here's Herschel.
Let me kill out the Hamacy picture.
Herschel is enjoying his time with his mommy.
Look how happy he is. He loves it.
Look at him. He's loving every minute.
Our cat really hates being held, man.
He loves it.
And there's
He's so
Courtney,
happy.
like, damn near, like...
Yeah, his mouth's something like...
He's going... He is not happy.
You can't end a bourbon blend without a breadstick pic, Jay.
Sausage Burger says, Courtney makes the show go. Love you, JG. Give her the props.
Thank you.
Courtney's absolutely crucial
Exactly.
to everything that we do. 100%. Let's see if I can find some photos over here. That's a pretty good one, Courtney. You like that one. I know you do.
I do. I love that one.
Let's see if I can find any J shots. Captain, here I am, partied out.
Partied out. Mm-hmm.
On the side of the ool. And then Jay, I'm actually just completely
Jay
passed
and
out
his
at this point. And I think that Knuman, for a low price of $200, was able to Photoshop that.
I mean, it looks very realistic.
And then this one right here is one of the all-time great pictures that we've ever shared on the show. And then Chip made the skibbity of it, which is just amazing, man. Absolutely amazing. Also, Chipper, Courtney, I don't know if I told you about this, but he says the calves.
Yes,
pics.
you did share that with me.
I asked people before the first practice if they had any requests for calf pics. I got some requests, and I went ahead and got all the pictures, and then added everybody who had requested each pair of calves. So
That sounds a little creepy, but that's okay.
it is a little creepy, but it's also bunker. Like, I would wonder if Hugh Freeze said, JG, why are you posting pictures of Chris Murray's calves on your site? It's a little weird. I would say
Creepy.
it's part of our heritage, you know?
Yeah, it's a little creepy.
That's not that creepy.
It's a little creepy.
Well, I mean, I'm out there shooting 350 shots. I mean, who cares? Oh, let's see. Raven says, is that
listen,
blanket
it's not
real?
a blanket.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, are you talking about Jay's?
He's probably
breadstick
talking
pics?
about me. Yeah, like that.
Oh yeah, it actually is real.
It looks a little Photoshop,
It looks
honestly.
Photoshop, but that really is a real blanket.
Let's see. Blake says, boom, JGT Breadsticks has become my favorite of the breadsticks picks. Thanks, Knuman. Knuman did some amazing Photoshopping on that. Tony, the guy is
he's a wizard.
He can do a lot of things. Eric says, is that a microwaved pasta, Courtney?
No, it is not microwaved, and you best not be making fun of me in the microwave, okay? That's all I have to say on that.
Wait, is he talking about...
I think he might be talking... I think he's throwing a little shade at microwaves. And me and microwaves.
About how you preheat the microwave?
You need to hush your mouth. No, it is not microwave pasta. That is chicken scampi from the Olive Garden.
Chipper says, I would have requested no Percy Lewis calves. Percy Lewis, you probably don't know who that is for you. Also, I always like to put up Maddie's, though. Those are funny right there. The skibbities are hilarious.
Yeah,
Maddie's
where's
got the
that
bark.
little heifer tonight? She
Yeah,
get on
Maddie
here.
never got on the show. What is she doing?
know. What are you
She's too
doing?
busy? She hadn't started yet.
I know. What are you doing? What are you doing?
And look at Knuman says, ha ha ha, my pleasure at Blake. You got anything? Oh.
I don't know. She
Maddie's-
didn't even...
Maddie.
She didn't even went geek, nerd.
All right, anyway. And Eric says, yes, I was making fun of you for that.
Of course he was.
All right.
That's pretty good.
Well, if we go 90 more seconds, we will have 2 hours, Courtney.
Oh my God.
Can we make it that long?
I don't know.
I think we can make it that long. So maybe next week. Which we got any ideas for Courtney's Corner next week?
Yeah.
Boxers or briefs?
Oh, no. That's
Favorite
not...
light bulb?
Favorite moderator at auburnsports.com who's a douche?
Jay Lee?
Well, that is true. That would be hard. That would be hard to weigh there.
Jay Lee.
Douche A versus douche B.
Jay Lee thinks that you think he's really cute. He thinks that you think.
Oh, I think he's hot.
Yeah. He's always like, Courtney thinks I'm hot. I'm like,
No, I don't think he's hot. I think he's hysterical. I enjoy him as a person. Like, I have a good time talking with him.
yeah, but you're more of a Hope guy, right?
I enjoy hanging out with Jay Lee. I do.
I love Hoke.
I haven't hung out with Hoke in a long time.
It's been a minute. Raven says bar crawl or bar brawl on the t-shirt. What is it?
Crawl. It's a crawl.
It's definitely got to be crawl.
It's
right?
a crawl. That was her senior bar crawl.
Oh,
They got on a school bus and took them around the bars.
oh my goodness.
That was hysterical.
Chip says favorite calculus problems. Courtney, I think that one would not be so great for you.
Oh, and it would be for you.
I took calculus. No, I took pre-calc. My bad.
I took pre-cal, but I hated every minute of it.
I know about angles.
Jeez. All right, well, on that note,
We've made it 2 hours.
yes, thank y'all for joining us on another bourbon blend.
And we're going to have a great Courtney's Corner next week, right, Miss Courtney?
Sure we are. Taking suggestions.
All right, anyway.
Thank y'all
Appreciate
for
you
being
guys. Who went, let's see, who went wire to wire? Knuman absolutely went wire to wire.
Yes.
Raven went wire to
Chip
wire.
Chip.
Chip went wire to wire. I bet you that Norman's still here. He was
Yeah.
definitely wire to wire.
Yeah,
Eric
we're-
went wire to wire tonight.
A lot of ballers there.
Wow. And we appreciate Blake, who said he was just going to stop in for a minute,
I know.
staying pretty much the whole time. And of course, Cuz was here a long time. He was here in the very beginning. So some good stuff for sure. Gavin, I know you came in late, but we appreciate you. Sweet Cindy, I don't know if a little old fashioned's still here, but
Thank
either
y'all
way.
for joining us.
Eric, appreciate you going the distance tonight after catching us at the very, very end last week. So that was great. Anyway, guys, we'll wrap it up there. We'll see you guys next Thursday. For our next show. We're going to have some great Courtney's
Bourbon.
Corner.
Bourbon and Courtney's Corner.
The
determined.
bourbon's going to be better next week. I can promise you that.
Yes.
Knuman's his favorite 90s fashion. I don't even know what that
I mean, we can easily do that. Who knows? Go ahead and research, everyone.
Raven says favorite size mattress, Courtney.
Oh, there's only one for Jay.
You would just say firmer the better because it,
No, it's his favorite size. It doesn't say.
because you like to keep your back.
It's time to go.
Oh,
Thank y'all for having us tonight on
Fibbit-a-bit
in
says-
your living room, on your phone, and on your personal device. We appreciate you joining us, and cheers.